Hey, check the feed real quick. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. Got some guests in the building.
Yes, sir.
Great Millstone Cleveland in the house, man. That's it, man. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, GMS Charlotte, GMS Cleveland, back at you live in effect. Before we get started with this live camp, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
All right, so hey, it's all about prophecy. That's what we out here to push. All right, hey, the testimony of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai is what? The spirit of prophecy, man. Right? And ultimately, as we say all the time, as these people are starting to see, prophecy is what's declaring that the Bible is faithful and true. Right? Real quick, before we get Habakkuk 2, go to 2 Ezra 15.
I got it right here.
Give me that real quick.
This 2 Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy,
Yep.
which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Hey, this is the Lord. Ultimately, this is the Spirit of the Lord that's speaking up, that's speaking through us. This is not of our own words. It's the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai that's operating through each individual brother that you see around the planet, man. That's coming in the correct Spirit of the Lord, man. Right? Read on.
Verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Hey, you don't see that yet? Right? The words of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, these scriptures, right? Because the scriptures is what? The embodiment of the Spirit of the Lord. Hey, this book is life. It's a living book.
That's right.
Right? Read that again, Doc.
2 Ezra 15:2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Man, these words are faithful and true, man. And we almost out this bitch, man. Right? Hey, the whore is going down, man. The elector is about to be delivered, man. Hey, like the scriptures tell you, hey, that punishment has been accomplished.
That's right.
Hey, come on, man, old daughter of Jerusalem. The elect is about to be delivered. That's why all this shit is happening in the earth. You see?
God, this is Isaiah 46:11. Calling a ravenous bird from the east, the man that executed my counsel from a far country. Yeah, I have spoken it. I will also bring it to pass. I have purposed it. I will also do it. You know,
right.
So the Lord's will is being done. You know, that's why we're seeing these plagues happen upon the earth. You know.
Yep. Give me Isaiah 55 real quick to add on to that.
Yeah.
Isaiah 55 verse 11. Verse 11, 10 or 11. His word should not go out void.
I got something behind that.
Gone. Then we're going back to that. Jump to that Habakkuk after that.
Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Right, so that's what all the faithful believers are seeing right now, man. The words of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai is accomplishing what he pleased. Right? Hey, World War III, we in the midst of this thing right now, man. The gas shortages, the supply shortages, right? We here, folks. Right? The Karagma is here. Hey, it came out yesterday that the international elites, the global elites, right? They had a meeting right here in Washington D.C.
Yep.
Right, pretty much to discuss, you know, the protocols when they fully bring the blackouts and they shut this shit down. Basically, how the government is going to operate when shit hits the fan. Right. So we're right here. Right.
Yeah, so
Any more?
that was it.
Okay, Con, what you had?
This is Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read.
Hey, the scriptures. Go ahead.
No one of these shall fail.
None of these prophecies shall fail, man. Hey, the words of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai are faithful and true.
That's right.
No one of these shall fail. Read on.
None shall want her mate.
Right, nothing can be compared to the Bible.
Right.
Ain't nobody talking about the damn Quran, right? Ain't nobody talking about the Book of the Dead and these other philosophies. Ain't nobody talking about that right now.
Right.
The Bible was constantly being discussed.
This is why every time it's a major event, the Bible is the first book to always sell out.
Come
man.
on, man.
You know, it's the #1 side of the book always throughout history, man. Because these scriptures are a living book, man.
That's right.
The spirit that's in this book is literally what's playing out right now, man.
Yeah, it's the spirit of Yahweh Shai.
Hey, like Elder Malcolm always say, these words are starting to jump out the book.
That's it.
Right. It says, for my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them.
Yeah. So ultimately, it's the Spirit of the Lord that's gathered the men that you see on these highways and hedges all throughout America and across the globe, man. That's right.
I got a quick one, Elder. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1.
God.
But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy.
We're going to be occupied in prophecy. Hey, what are we waiting on? We waiting for them to mandate the charagma.
Yep.
We waiting for all hell to break loose.
Yep.
Right? Civil unrest. Like the scriptures tell you in 2 Ecclesiastes, the 15th chapter, sedition among men. And then ultimately what? The button getting pushed.
Right. It's Yahushua's return.
That's it. And we out of this bitch.
That's right.
Right? So we're going to stay occupied in the prophecies. The Lord said what? Occupied till I come.
That's right.
Right? Remain diligent in the work.
This is all that matters. At the end of the day, man, all this other folly that's got people distracted from what's really going on. The ones that are in the know, which is the real illuminated ones, which is us. All right, we're focused on what Yahweh Shemel Shah is bringing, man.
God, that's right.
Right. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4. Speaking of the book, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever.
That's a cut to those Christians,
All
man.
they
God.
that keep
Speak
it
on it,
shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
And that's a cut to the Christians, man. You know, they say the law is done away with. You know, the Lord, he loves the sinner but hates the sin.
Yep.
Okay, the scriptures say what? All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, man.
right.
See, Jake don't know what's coming for him, man. You got a lot of niggas out here that believe they woke, okay, but they ain't coming in the name of the Lord, man.
Right.
That's right.
You dead men walking.
That's right.
Because we say all the time, what? You only truly conscious unless you got the truth.
That's right.
Yeah,
Right.
There's a difference between being woke and truly being awake, man.
Right.
Being woke is still in the state of dead. That's why you go to awake to watch the dead body, which we're literally seeing you woke people walking around. Y'all walking dead, man.
That's it. That's it. What you got? I'll bring it up.
So 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star rise in your hearts.
Let's speak out.
That word of prophecy, man. Yahweh Shai is that word of prophecy, man. And these prophecies are coming to pass as we speak, man.
That's right.
You know, every day we wake up, there's something new that's happened that goes into the prophetic scriptures, man.
Yep.
And knowing that that's that true light so that we can understand and maneuver throughout these times, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And to add one more thing before we go back to that second Ezra. These things the apostles and elders of Great Millstone have been talking about were going to happen for years. Nobody believed them. So this shows you that these prophecies remain true, because all those words, how they talked about society breaking down, how this devil's about to come down with great wrath, they've been saying this before you can even see things like this coming to play. So now we're seeing it happening. That's showing you that these words are faithful and true, man.
That's it,
I got
man.
something real quick.
You got it, brother.
This is Isaiah 42:9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare before they spring forth. I tell you of them.
Ooh, hey, the new things the new things that the Lord declared spring forth. The prophecies, man. Right? And one of the main prophecies that everybody is witnessing all over the earth is that the spirit of Babylon is failing, man.
That's right.
The mirth of the land is gone.
That's right.
No more America, man. Yo, we at that point. You see?
True.
I got a precept.
What you got, Op?
This is Ezekiel 24:14. I, Yahweh, have spoken it. It shall come to pass, and I will do it. I will not go back, neither will I spare, neither will I repent.
That's right.
According to thy ways and according to thy doings, they shall judge thee, said Yahweh, the Most High.
That's right.
Pretty much, man, all these prophecies are gonna come to pass, especially on y'all 2/3, man. The Most High ain't gonna have mercy on y'all for what? For y'all's damn sins, man.
That's right.
And y'all are heathen, man. Y'all through. So all these prophecies that's coming to pass, man, is for y'all's judgment.
It's over.
The Lord said the place that's sit among you, who should bring them back, man?
All right,
You know?
right.
And quick precept,
What you got, brother?
because you have made mention that the elders were constantly for the past 30 years preaching and prophesying the downfall of the society, but the people didn't believe it, right? But at the end of the day, prophecy has to be fulfilled. This is 1 Corinthians 1:27. But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
Hey, don't it tell you that what? We fools for Yahweh Shai?
Right.
We fools in the eyes of these people, man. But we're wise in the Lord. Go ahead, Op.
And the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
Right. That's why the Lord chose his men that he chose. He didn't use the scholars, the so-called wise men, the people who got the status and clout. He didn't use them, right? He used the lowly. Read on.
Verse 28. And base things of the world and things which are despised
Yep.
hath the Most High chosen. Yeah, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are.
Right, and ultimately, as it said, things that are despised, because we're despised by the world, man.
That's right.
We're looked at as lowlifes, niggas, man. Bunch of bug outs out here that ain't got nothing to do with Bible screaming and yelling, right?
Right.
That's how the world perceives us.
Right.
But really, hey, we're actually the ones that's wise in the Lord.
Right.
We're doing a good deed, man. Right?
And that's one thing I always point out. All the prophets of old were seen in that light, in that light. Like, yo, they're crazy, they're bugged out.
God.
You know? But again, that's what the precept was saying, that the Lord sets up the foolish of this world to confound the wise, because that ultimately exalts the Most High further.
That's
Even
it.
with Noah. That point, I was about to say that. The Spirit said that Noah was out there for 100+ years, and when you go through the scriptures, all the prophets that always prophesied about the downfall of that society, did it not always come to pass? How much more us, man? You know, Lord willing, we're fulfilling that lot.
Somebody hold Jeremiah 28:8. Go ahead, Ak. He was done with that. Go ahead. Go back to that. Finish a little bit more on that Ezra 15, and we'll go to Habakkuk.
The second Ezra chapter 15, verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Right, that's why we ain't tripping. Hey, especially in this time, man. We ain't tripping on no niggas that say that they don't believe and they say we crazy and shit. Right? Scripture say, hey, let not the incredulity of them trouble you that don't believe.
That's right. And scriptures also say, you got these things, for what if some did not believe?
Exactly, Romans 3:3. So right now, in this point of time with prophecy, a nigga that don't believe is highly insignificant, man.
That's right. What's his solution?
Right.
Right. What you got to say?
What
about
you
what's
got
going
to say?
Right.
Can you size up how you gonna manage to escape the coming Jacob's trouble? How you gonna navigate through this?
on? How you gonna get through the Great Reset? What's your plan to sustain yourself in that time?
Right, you got mass shootings, you got psyops, you got these top devils of the world having meetings, right? The spirits is out here. But you got the top devils of the world having meetings on what? They get ready to enslave your ass, man.
That's right.
They coming with a new monetary system, man. And if you ain't playing ball, you gonna be cast out.
Bro, they got a carbon tax. We going into that last night. You emit carbon just by breathing, using the bathroom, walking, and they want to tax you on carbon, bro. That's how much control these niggas want, man.
That's why the scriptures say that we have to be delivered out of from unreasonable and wicked men, right?
The Lord said the days had to be short.
Had to.
So this nigga, his enterprise, if this shit were to go on for 10, 15, 20 years,
Nobody make it.
won't nobody be here.
That's
The earth will be like after Earth. Nobody will be able to live here.
God.
Second Ezra 15:4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
That's the message, man. All the unfaithful gonna die in their unfaithfulness, man. Point blank, period, man.
That's right.
Hey, if you don't believe, it's on you, man. Right? It was you that chose not to believe. Ultimately, it was the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that put the spirit on you to not believe.
He sealed you with that hot iron.
Yeah, hey, you were sealed with a hot iron. Right?
I should send them a stone delusion that they should be leaving alone.
Come on, and majority of our people are under a strong delusion, which is going to lead to what? The destruction.
Hey, and I wanted to say this because Jake, they basically looking at us and not listening to the word, man. Like as if we speaking the words of our own heart. Like this is what we said.
Okay,
I just want to
you got it, brother. Bring it out.
Luke 10:16. He that heareth you heareth me.
Yeah, he that heareth you heareth me. Meaning when you take heed of the prophets, ultimately you're taking heed of Yahushua, man. Right. Read on.
And it says, and he that despiseth you despiseth me.
So ultimately, if you despise us, hey, really your art ain't with us. It's really with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Right.
We just employees.
That's it.
We're the messengers.
we just the messengers.
It's like the mailman when he come deliver that shut-off notice. You can't get mad at him. He's just reading it to you.
Right.
They be flipping on them.
Right. You the one that got evicted. You the one was late on your rent.
Yeah.
I'm just living the
I'm
best.
just,
Hey.
I got to do my job.
Shit.
Hey, I ain't not to be corner. When remember that time Jay had to get us off the block.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
That's the same.
Y'all making me miss the big three.
Yeah. I remember that shit. Crazy.
And it says, and he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me.
Right, so ultimately, if you despise the men of the Lord, you despise Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and by default, you despise the Heavenly Father. And the Lord told you in Proverbs 8, he that hates me loves death.
That's right.
And that's the point. And look at the society. This society, the reason why it was failing, that's why I did the lesson, that the curse of the Lord should be in the house of the wicked. Because all the moral principles and the foundations that was supposed to make America righteous was uprooted. Yeah. So therefore, what? The Lord cursed this goddamn place. That's why everything is falling off the hinges. Everything is backwards. You know, this is a sick place, man.
Yeah, the Lord said I mean, a perverse spirit in the midst of it.
Bugged out.
Everybody's through, man. Like the elder brother going to, the morals of the people are very, very low. They're talking to people about just natural things, and current events. It's like you trigger a demon in them, man.
Come.
You said that Wednesday. You went to what was that word? Decadence or something like that?
Yeah, decadence. Yep.
When it's pretty much a decline of morality.
More of the case.
Yeah, and this is exactly what we're seeing, man. This shows you this place is through, because history always repeats itself, and they come to find out that when society is bound to collapse, transgenderism and homosexuality is at an all-time high, the morality is at zero, and pretty much is at a do as thou wilt state before the Lord brings this place down.
It's all flood behavior.
Yeah.
Exactly. Back in the ancient days, man. You mentioned that the ABC stuff. They just got a first I'm gonna just say a transmission. They got the first transmission so-called black Barbie down, man.
Yep.
You know? Yep. This place is it has to go, man. That's why the Lord said, arise ye and depart, for this is not our rest. It is polluted. This place is polluted on all angles, man. You can't even come outside and get a fresh breath of air, man, without this devil going up in the air with chemtrails. It's religiously polluted, sexually polluted, man. This place has to go, man.
Gotta go.
Surely you're turning your things upside down.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Finish a little bit more on that, and let's go to Habakkuk.
2nd Ezra 15:6. I'm gonna start back at 5.
God.
Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Hey, all those things are here, right before you, right? Now let's go to you was holding something? Let's go to Habakkuk real quick. Let's go there, right? Because I want to read this article real briefly, because we told you through the Spirit that Biden was funding that war over there in Ukraine and Russia.
Oh yes.
You see what I'm saying? You think that 40 billion here, 33 billion here, where the hell you think that was going, man?
Right. And we supposed to be broke over here in
Come
America.
on, man.
So where all this money going, man?
Right. Hey, Flint, Michigan, right? They still got water over there that look like piss. That look like fucking apple juice, man.
The color of this fucking bricks right here, bro.
Right? You know, hey, Jake is still in poverty, right? There's so many other things, but hey, they got the money. They were able to conjure up this trillions of dollars to send it over there to Ukraine, man. Shows you that it's a bigger agenda involved, man. We are in the midst of World War III.
That nigga put that in. He put one of them, and he put that in like a stimulus type package.
Come on, man.
It's a banker's war.
Yeah, it's a banker. He's funding the proxy war, man.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead, Doc.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
That's right.
And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Yeah. Hey, the scriptures, man. These prophecies. Make them plain, man. All right? So he that runneth will read it, meaning he gets the breakdown and understanding, he go tell somebody else.
Yep.
Right?
That's why it tells you in Revelation 1 and 3, blessed is he that readeth. I mean, that word readeth means to know accurately, you know? So,
the scripture's on point, man.
Right.
Yahweh Shai is on point. Prophecy is on point, man. Read on.
It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
That's right.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Yep.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
It will surely come, man. Right? Plain but heavy. It shall surely come, it will not tarry, man. And that's the prophecies. Now give me that article real quick. I just want to make a point in there, man.
It's the Western Journal, and it reads, Biden is recklessly giving Ukraine weapons that could start World War III.
And World War III has already started.
That's right.
Biden is recklessly giving weapons over to Ukraine that could start World War III. That's what this whole package that he's been sending, the 40 billion here, The 33 billion or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Read on up.
While Russia's war on Ukraine progresses, the Biden administration has been supplying Ukraine with funds and weapons.
See? There you go. It's all, hey, the cat is out the bag. That's why you had the CEO of JP Morgan Bank, right? What did he say? That we're at the brink of an economic hurricane, man. It was so heavy. Me and the brother was watching a little documentary last night of the breaking down of the economy and the debt, right? And it was so heavy, the formulation on Jekyll Island, when you had the formulation of the Federal Reserve and the IRS, JP Morgan was there. He was there with the rest of the elites to basically enslave all of humanity with the debt slavery, because we live in a debt-based society, man. So it's ironic now. You had JP Morgan saying that, look, brace for impact, right?
And that's heavy why you say that, because they're not really telling the people the strategic moves that Putin really done when they went to Iran, man. When they know Ukraine. When they went into Ukraine, the main thing they did was what? They took over the minerals and the minerals and the metal. Then they took over where the grain is, and then they took over the export and import, man. Right. So if I take over your export and import, I control what moves in your land now. So guess what? What happened to America? That grain and stuff you was getting for food and so your supplies, it's gonna come to naught, man.
Hey, we got 10 weeks of wheat left, right?
Yeah.
That's what they've been saying in the news.
They said that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, you know.
And then you had the Bank of England pretty much say that we're pretty much running out of food, man.
There you go. So my point, going back to the JP Morgan, these top leaders, these CEOs, these Edomites that hold weight, so to speak, they already got the heads up of what's getting ready to happen. That's why the elites met up in Washington D.C. yesterday, right, to have that top meeting. See that meeting that they had over there in what was it called, Davos? Davos.
Yep.
See, the real meeting was in D.C. they had with the elites, man.
Yep.
Right? Because hey, it's getting ready to happen. The crashing of the dollar is here, man.
Yeah, and it's been in people's face for almost the last 2 years. Before the Crown Royal 99 hit, you had the CEO exodus, where people was leaving these Fortune 500 companies.
That wasn't no coincidence.
That wasn't no coincidence. And then what happened? Boom, you in the house.
Yep.
Now you in the house.
Crown 99.
Crown 99 popped up, man. Come on, man.
I got something real quick.
It's Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hand. And that's going into the elites, man. Yep. The Lord gave these elites the world, man. So these elites, they can just sit at the end of their bed or go to some summit, okay, and then say, you know what? We just want to do this. And then when the next day comes, they can just put that thought into action.
That's that.
Man, that's comes
Isaiah 19 about how the Lord said he was going to give this place over to a cruel Lord. Isaiah 19 verses like 5, 6, somewhere in there. Hold that on deck. Go ahead, and then finish that article. I'm going to have you read from the top.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord Yahweh.
That's right.
And their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us?
And that's your so-called your elites, man. Your Illuminati, the enlightened ones, man. Enlightened what? In wickedness and darkness, man. That's where they get their power from. And sorcery and witchcraft, man. These warlocks. These are the ones that's coming up with the master plans and doing things behind the scenes, man. Like the elder brothers going on all these secret meetings. These are the ones that's doing that. Because actually when they're doing it, they're conjuring up demons, and these demons got them in play to do these things, man. Because Esau Edom actually thinks that he's gonna get his new world order in full run. He's gonna actually get to implement it and rule in wickedness, man.
Under Satan.
Under the spiritual demon Satan.
Well, it says the pride of his heart. Like I said, the pride of his heart has deceived him.
Yes. That's why he's going to full operation mode, man.
Yeah, this nigga going hard right now, man.
Now understanding that, you know, this devil, he spends his time trying to upset prophecy, but when in all actuality, you're fulfilling it, man. Yeah. You know, this devil doesn't understand that the scriptures say that the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. That's rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will.
Plain.
So yeah, the Lord is with you, while you in all actuality breaking down your own system, okay? But when you think you're going to rebuild things, that's when the Lord is going to pull the rug from under your feet, man.
Verse 16. Surely a turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Man.
And all the things we named, the flip-flop people, the genders, even down to the simple with the money. That's turning the things upside down. That's not actually weight.
Yep.
That's a fiat currency, man.
Yep.
So he played the people with that, man.
Exactly. read that again. Read that again. Read that again.
Verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Right. So all of Esau's track record is being laid out.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead.
For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Yeah. Any more?
No, that's it.
That's it. So what was we holding? You hold something?
Yeah, I did. You go ahead, bro.
Bring it out and then we're gonna get the article.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 10, just lining back off all you brothers. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither,
That's right.
watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth the bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11. So shall my word that goeth forth out of my mouth shall not return unto me void.
That's right.
But it shall accomplish that which I please.
It's prophecy, man.
And it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it.
Hey, ultimately, it's Yahweh Shai, man. Right? He's a power that shall not lie. Everything you seeing is going on. Hey, what? This is the end of this is the decline of Babylon, the Edomites, man. Right? So you was holding something else?
Yeah, I was holding something.
Then we'll go back to that article.
This is Psalms chapter 10.
And it's crazy that the Lord, he's breaking down this whole structure spiritually now, because this word is sending out a vibration, man. But soon it's gonna be physically, man. You know?
Yep.
America is actually in a hospice situation, man.
That's right. Life support.
This is Psalms chapter 10 and verse 4. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High.
That's right.
The Most High is not in all his thoughts.
I want to say this because this devil knows that his time is ticking, man. And the scriptures say that he knoweth that he had but a short time. This devil, in his own mind, won't even say, you know what? Let me go to the Most High now, man. That's how powerful this devil is, man.
Jumping down to verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. And jumping down to verse 11. He hath said in his heart, the Most High hath forgotten. He hideth his face. He will never see it. So as the brother was saying earlier, man, the Lord has this nigga in a trip bag to think in his mind that all of the things that he's doing is of himself. You see? But ultimately, what he is doing, man, is he's just doing the will of the Most High, man. He's fulfilling Bible prophecy, man. You see? Because ultimately what, man? That nigga Esau is set up to destroy this world so that the nation of Israel could come and fulfill prophecy, man. You see?
I got something for you. I got to land back off this. This Jeremiah 50 and 24. It said, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught because thou hast striven against the Lord.
Read that again.
Jeremiah.
That jives with the article we bringing out. Hold that on deck, huh?
It's Jeremiah 50 and 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon.
Right, hey, the Lord laid a snare for you, man. Right? You getting ready to be caught in your own trap. You're going to fall by your own devices. Read on.
It reads, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught because thou hast striven against the Lord.
Right. Thou art found and also caught, going back to the article, man. Right? This whole time, Ukraine getting them some $1 trillion packages was ultimately what? To fund the war. To fund that proxy war over there. That's why ultimately they're equipping Ukraine with them high-level grade military weapons.
But like we keep telling y'all, man, like the brother went into, this is of the Lord, man.
Yep.
The Lord said, I muster the hosts to the battle,
right,
man.
it.
My determination is to gather the nations. So he's gathering the nations strategically, man. The Lord is the best chess. He's the best chess player.
He's a man of war.
He's a man of war. That's right. And these people can't even see that, man.
The Lord said, I have created the waster to destroy, man.
Yep. Setting all the snares for this devil.
Come on, man. It's over.
You know, it's funny. The Most High is using Esau's tactics against them. You know, divide and conquer. Well, he's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is going to, if you live by the sword, you shall die by the sword.
Yep.
So ultimately, the Lord gave Esau that blessing in all actuality to destroy him.
Come on, man.
Trick bag. That was the ultimate trick bag.
That's it, man. Because, hey, Satan divided against Satan. All right, how shall his kingdom stand?
Yep.
Right? So let's get that art. Let's read. Let's go on that, and then we'll go back to that Habakkuk.
So back to the article.
Read it from the top again.
It reads, Biden is recklessly giving Ukraine weapons that can start World War III.
Right. So it's already out the bat. You have been found and you have been caught, man. You've been over there. These damn devils was over here funding that proxy war over there in Russia. That's why Russia been talking shit. They ready to blow this shit up. You know.
They even it was an article that I did a lesson about where Russia said that if America brings certain missile systems in to Ukraine, that America gonna have problems, man, with Russia.
Come on, man. Are you talking about a strategic missile system right in your backyard, man?
Right.
You setting up nuclear defense right in my backyard. You damn right. I ain't for that shit, man.
That's right.
That's why Russia like, nah, fuck that, man. You trying to get the upper hand. You trying to hit us before we can hit you.
And they both Edomites. They both thinking alike.
Come on, man.
Because they're being a hypocrite because Russia got their missile detect systems in Cuba.
Yeah.
So
in them islands.
He's a hypocrite.
Come on.
Got a plane like not too long ago too.
Yep.
Continuing on. While Russia's war on Ukraine progresses, the Biden administration has been supplying Ukraine with funds and weapons.
So now you understand where all them damn funds went. Right? America's supposed to be broke, but all of a sudden, magically, Biden pulls $40 billion out his ass. I mean, wasn't trillion or billion? Billion. Right? Where that money come from?
Yeah.
That's how we're broke.
Yeah.
To forward his blessing.
Come on, man.
However, the newest round of weapons could pose and make tensions worse.
We see that. Going back to what we said earlier, that's why the CEO of JP Morgan Bank was like, look, brace for impact, man. We about to head into an economic hurricane. And what he tried to say, we don't know how bad it's going to be, but them devils know.
They know it's a
Because the elite, the top elite, they already got the heads up. They know what's happening, man. That's why they already fled to the bunkers, all right, in the remote places of the earth. You know, they're having their big meetings to discuss, you know, the future of Babylon and how to adjust to the carnage that's getting ready to go down.
They're
You know?
They're going to watch it. That's why you think they got the cameras hooked up. They're going to watch these people goddamn lose their fucking
That's
mind,
it.
man.
If I could add to you, and that's the problem with Jake. Jake is not in tune with anything that's going on in the world, man.
That's right.
The conversation that JP Morgan had at that strategic conference, that was addressing the shareholders, the stockholders.
Yes.
Which primarily consists of who? The Moabites, Ammonites, Amalekites, you see, Esau, Edomites, right? But you tribes, man, you 12 tribes, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're not privy to this man's agenda.
That's going into Psalms the 83rd chapter, how they confederate against us, man.
Yeah.
You know, they got all these nations together, you know, coming up and devising plans ultimately to destroy Jake, man.
Yeah,
that's what this whole devil's, the whole Georgia Guidestones, hey, this devil has a plan of getting rid of all you niggas. Hey, even some of his own people, man.
Right.
You know, so you niggas out here thinking that this man love you, man.
Right.
You know?
If that nigga don't love his own people, what makes you think he gonna care for you?
The scriptures say he that is evil to himself, to whom he will be good to.
Right.
His own people sleeping on the damn ground, man.
He got his own people in captivity with the slaves, man. That show you this man's a devil, bro.
Calm. Let's finish it out. Any more in there?
Article?
Yeah, any more, a little bit more in there?
Yes. It says, in an opinion article published by the New York Times, President Joe Biden clarified that the U.S. will now send advanced rocket systems and munitions. This is all part of the border 700 million weapons package for Ukraine.
There you go. Right? That's where all your American your money, that's where it's all going to. To fund that goddamn war over there to escalate World War III. And it's the spirit of the Lord that's doing this. That's why the brother quoted, was it Proverbs 21?
Yep.
That the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, and he turn it whatsoever he will.
That's right.
The Lord is the one that's turning this thing up, man. Right? He got the oven on broil right now, man. Right?
If I could add to what y'all brothers are saying. Now, you also had the Russian foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, who recently declared that the war in Ukraine isn't a conflict between Moscow and Kyiv, all right, the two capitals of Russia and Ukraine.
Yep.
He says it is a proxy war in which the world's most powerful military alliance, NATO, is using Ukraine as a battering ram against the Russian state. You see? So, like the brother was saying, setting up that strategic missile defense system in their backyard, that's the purpose of them going out and spending billions of dollars into this.
Yeah.
Because they understand, look, we're losing our grasp in world dominance.
Yeah.
You see? And they're doing everything that they can to eliminate any threats that can attack that, man.
And that's ultimately the Lord. That's ultimately the Lord, because the scriptures say, let the weak say I'm strong.
Yep.
The Lord has evened the playing field now, man. Now, you know, these devils over here in America, they getting uncomfortable because now these other nations, they like, look, what's up?
Yeah. Yep.
We got what you got.
Exactly.
Let's go.
And two, the Lord.
Speak a little louder.
Because the Lord said He would put hooks into thy jaws, man. You see that?
I got one real quick. This is 2 Ezra chapter 4, verse 27, or verse 37. By measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times. And he do not move or stir them until he said measure be fulfilled. And that's what the Lord is doing, man. The Lord is lining everything up strategically till he get everything right where he wanted. And like the brother said, that pot on the stove, until everything's measured to that right temperature and everything's prepared. Hey, he's gonna line them up for that.
That's the spirit, man. Because when you cooking like, you know, noodles or anything on the stove, you gotta let the water boil before you fry the noodles in there.
You gotta put your right
so
seasoning and things like this. Especially the brother, he like to cook. You gotta have the seeds. You gotta have it all right, man. So what more so the Lord, man? He wants everything lined up. So he said, what? My word will come to me not unvoid. So everything in the scriptures would be fulfilled, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's go back to that Habakkuk. That was it on that eye? That's pretty much the point. So now you know where the money is at, right? Let's go back to that Habakkuk.
Back in Habakkuk chapter 2, I stopped at verse 3.
Con.
It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
It shall surely come. This is what we see. Read on up.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not right. It's not upright in him. But the just shall live by his faith.
Right, exactly. His soul, which is lifted up, right, by the way of his pride, it said it's not upright in him. He wasn't created to be righteous, man. He is the wicked. He is the wicked according to the scriptures. Read on up.
Yep. It says, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Right. He is a proud man. He neither keepeth at home. As we just read in this article, man. This nigga's got his hands in the funding of the war. He's all in that Ukraine situation, man. You see? Read on.
It says, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell,
Yep.
and is as death.
Yeah. He's as death. Right? Read on.
And cannot be satisfied.
He can't be satisfied, man. That's why the Lord got to get rid of him. Right? Here it is. His blessing was what? The fatness of the earth. Right? The sword. Right? Hey, you talking about billionaire, trillionaires, right? These motherfuckers got everything, man.
Still want more.
But still want more. Can't be satisfied, man.
You want to go out there in space? This devil got 800 damn U.S. embassies or military bases around the planet Earth, man.
Come on, man.
But here it is, America wide open, man.
Showing this is Rome all over again. Had his army spread thin.
Yep. There you got it. Go ahead.
It's Obadiah 1 and 5.
Yep.
It says, if these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
Mm-hmm.
Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
Yeah. Esau can't be satisfied. Read on.
If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Nigga won't even leave. He ain't leaving nothing.
Yeah, he showed you that over there in Afghanistan when he said Osama bin Laden was responsible for the trade center. This nigga went over there and took all the opiates, man.
Yep.
That's all he went over there was for the damn opiate, man.
They got Libya as well. When they did the, what's his name, Gaddafi?
Gaddafi.
Yep.
You know?
Saddam Hussein, he said he
Yep.
had all these weapons of mass destruction.
Right here.
Went over there and ain't find a firecracker, man.
Right. Well, what did the sodomite dude that works under Klaus Schwab,
Noah.
whatever his name is? What do you say? We will take everything and you'll be happy.
Yeah, he said
You know?
you won't have anything if you're
Yeah. You won't have anything and you'll love it, man.
I got one.
You know?
Real quick. Sirach 14 and 9.
Because that's what they plan to do. That's why the squeeze, hold that Isaiah 19 for me. That's why the squeeze, right? The Lord is using the elites to dry up Babylon, man.
Yeah.
Right? They're going to take everything away from you, and it's what they say, you're going to be happy.
Right.
You're going to be happy under this new system that they're going to implement.
That's the logo, or not the logo, the motto for the Great Reset.
Gone.
You will own nothing and love it.
That's it.
Hey, Jay, can you start off at 7?
Yeah, I was going to. Yeah. This Sirach
Speak on it,
14 and
brother.
7. It says, if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness.
Hey, because Jake think Esau good. He gave them
Right.
niggas a couple stimulus checks.
Right.
You know, they think but at the end, he going to declare his wickedness. He's about to declare his wickedness now, man.
Right.
For all you people out there that think that this devil loves you and cares for you, okay? He's about to declare it. He's about to make it known. He's about to come out the bag. Like, his horns are showing, but they're about to fully show. He about to tell you that I am the devil, nigga. You know?
Can I give you an example? Because you had this whole Roe versus Wade situation with the abortions or whatever. Come to find out, that whole situation is going on because they want to strip you of the right to have privacy of your body.
Right.
So they can implement that charagma inside of you, man.
Exactly.
You know?
That's why Revelation 13 and 16, it says, he causeth all, both small and great, free and bond, to receive a mark. All right? And that word causeth goes back to what? Constitute. Which means what? To implement by law. Mandate, legislation.
Through his policies, he should cause craft the
That's
profit.
it.
Cause that's been in the works since Obamacare. You know, all you jakes that loved Obama so much, he helped bring the framework in to make that pretty much in law, man.
And this devil, his characteristics is proving him to be the devil of the Bible.
Exactly.
It's his actions, man. You know, he's telling on his own self.
If I may.
Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 7. For the Egyptians shall help in vain, and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still. You see that? So, you know, you individuals out here that's still putting your trust in damn Esau, Edom, right? You're going to be destroyed, man. And this devil here, he's not going to help you.
I got a little bit more. Back in Sirach 14 and verse 8, it said, the envious man hath a wicked eye. He turneth away his face and despiseth men. A covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drive up his soul. Because this damn devil wants everything, man. He wants your spirit, man. You know? Here it is, this man owns the whole world, and yet he's not satisfied. So he wants to be able to sit in the seat of God and say that he is the Most High by getting control of everybody's spirit, so he know what you're thinking, he know how you feeling, he knows everything, man.
That's it.
You know?
Real quick. Sirach 12 and 3. There can no good come of him that is always occupied in evil.
That's it.
Right, man. You look at the state of the world, man. The state of the world has been nothing but misery, mayhem, like we just got in Habakkuk. Hey, his desires at large is death and hell, man. So he always occupied in nothing but bringing death and hell upon the earth.
He's the reason why death is in the air, man. He's the reason why cancer, HIV, he's the reason why high blood pressure, high cholesterol. He's the reason why all these things exist, man. This devil is, man.
God.
You know, all fingers point back to him, man.
All of them.
And he liked to throw the rock and then hide his hand, man.
Right.
You know, but we saw your hand. He, through the spirit of power, y'all about
Nigga got caught red-handed.
Red-handed.
Speaking of spirit, you know, the devil being caught and wanting everything. This is Micah 2 and 2, and they covered fields. They take them by violence.
And we watched that a lot, man. Even the guy, I forgot his name, but he said American animals ain't nothing but, Henry Kissinger, he said American animals, military is nothing but dumb, stupid animals used as pawns in foreign policy. They just use you niggas to go over there and steal.
Yeah.
Like,
Do the deeds of the elite.
He uses the media to play on the emotions to make them thinking that the war is justified for them to go do what they're doing.
that's
Facts.
right.
And that was Syria.
Play on people's heartstrings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact, look at what they did with Ukraine. They was flooding that shit down the news to the point where the masses of the people was out here rallying within days.
Exactly.
But then nobody talks about how they have Nazi groups over there, goddamn killing innocent people, so-called. You know?
Biolabs and shit, all that
Right.
stuff came out, man. You know?
Jake on the internet putting up posters talking about pray for Ukraine.
Come on, man.
Why ain't nobody saying pray for Compton?
Ain't nobody say pray for us, but we was.
pray for Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Damn Jake riding up and down the street with a pray for Ukraine sticker on the back of his damn what you call it.
That's why
I don't
niggas
even know where Ukraine at on the map.
Right. That's why niggas
They
is
don't
spinning.
talk about- He don't know who he is.
Right.
See that?
Sad, man.
Micah 2:2, and they covered fields. This brother's talking about. They covered everything, all the lands, taking everything, stealing everything, and they take it by violence, and houses, and they take them away so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
A man can't even run his house the correct way without this devil stepping foot in his house, trying to direct how he handle things, man.
Right.
Here it is, this man and beat our heritage out of us, man. Push this Christianity on our people, man. You know, he's a damn devil, man.
God.
You know, he goes over to these other countries and lands, steals their resources.
Yep.
And the Lord gave this man the whole damn earth, man. This devil has everything a heart can imagine, man.
Exactly.
And this devil's still not satisfied, man. That's why the Lord ultimately, after this devil goes into slavery, the Lord has to just mingle his spirits within the other nations, man. Because this devil, he's not going to even act right in the kingdom, man. He's going to keep that same spirit, man.
I got a precept. This is Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealing, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right.
You know, because it said that the land was supposed to be ruled in wisdom. You know, Esau, Edom is ruling the land, you know, in wickedness.
Right.
And that's why the kingdom is being translated to Israel.
Right, and that's heavy because in the minds of these devils, they actually think that they're implementing a transition of their own, you know, order, so to speak. But the real transition is coming by the way of Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
That's right.
He's bringing the true New World Order, man.
Right.
You know?
Because the way this devil's going to do it, he's bringing a dystopian society where you're going to be completely under his thumb. And you ain't going to be able to do anything without his permission.
You're going to have to pay to breathe.
Exactly.
Yeah, like literally.
Pay the piss.
You already have it in China, but they sell you oxygen in a tank. You know? So that's not far-fetched, man.
What y'all got?
Just going to back off you, Elder. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8.
That's right.
Because of unrighteous dealing, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Come.
Hey, Shalakia, bro, you think you could go? You can start at Sirach 10 and 4?
Yeah. That's it. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable.
That's the Israelites, man. You know?
Start with Yahweh Shai.
Because the Most High pretty much is in control of everything. This is his movie, man. His script. So he allows whoever is ruling at the time to pretty much have that dominion. So he let all the nations get their just due. But now we're in the time of the Edomites, and the Most High is about to rip the kingdom from him and give it to the one that's truly meant to have it, which is the Israelites, man. The Yahweh Shai.
And you know what's so beautiful about it? How the Lord set it up. These heathen gonna want to get it. They gonna want to get with the program, man. Because they had their reign. That shit was terrible. Every single heathen had a time where they were able to do what they wanted to do. And look at how that shit ended.
But you're having it now too, where you're having these heathen come out with these different videos begging the children of Israel to wake up so they can get the kingdom, man.
That's
right.
Because they see that this place is through, man.
I got a precept. This is Jeremiah 27, verse 5. And it reads, I have made the earth, the man and the beast that are upon the ground, by my great power and by my outstretched arm have I given it unto whom it seemed meet unto me. Right? So power is given to by the Lord, man. And the Lord is getting ready to settle, as we read, the one that is profitable. Started with Yahweh Shai and the elect.
That's right.
Right?
Hey, I want to say, in order to be profitable, you got to establish the law, man.
That's right.
You got Moab thinking they the next world superpower.
Right.
Niggas
You going to slavery.
Niggas doing that, but they making shark fin soup.
Right.
Baby fetus soup and shit.
Why did the heathen rage?
Right.
Man, imagine, man.
Yeah, imagine a bad thing. Right? See, the Lord got the spirit on all these world leaders to destroy themselves in order for the kingdom of heaven to be rushed in, to be ushered in.
We can't survive another heathen rulership.
Come on, man.
The earth can't handle it, man. We got Lord got to put the right ones in power.
Hey, this damn devil trying to turn you into a goddamn cyborg, man. A non-binary
thing.
metaverse. Right.
A thing
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
uploaded to the cloud.
Right. A hybrid nigga. You know? half nigga, half machine and
Charge the
shit.
niggas up.
Right.
Batteries dying.
Yeah.
Charge all fucked up.
Come on, man.
It's gonna be like Futurama, man.
It's the book of Micah, chapter 4, verse 1. But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mount of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountain.
And that's the government. That's the kingdom, man. The top of the mountains. right? That top government. Read on.
And it says, and shall be exalted above the hills.
That's right.
And the people shall flow into it.
Yep.
And many nations shall come and say, come, let us go up into the mountain of the Lord, and to go to the house of the power of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways.
Right, so that shows you that what? The heathen are going to have to learn the ways. They're going to have to learn of the law, statutes, commandments. That's what's going. That's how the earth is going to be governed in righteousness. That's right. Read on.
And it says, and we will walk in his paths.
Yep.
For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
There you go. Can I get a quick precept before I pass it to you out? Let me get Isaiah 26 to add on to that. Isaiah 26 verse 9. Because the heathen said, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and they shall teach us of their ways. Right?
This is Isaiah 26:9. With my soul have I desired thee in the night, yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early.
Yep.
For when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness.
You see that? So when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. Showing you that the way the law, statute, commandments is going to be the standard in the earth.
That's the way that leads to life.
That's it.
That's what he told our forefathers. He said, I was set before thee life and death.
Exactly.
Choose life that thou mayest live.
And that's how you know Esau not gonna be around, man.
Yeah.
He can't get right. You know, he don't. Hey, if Esau did righteousness, that would be wicked. You know.
and that shows you in Deuteronomy where it talks about, was it Deuteronomy 4? Where when the righteousness is reestablished in the earth, the heathen are going to say, surely this is a wise and understanding people.
They're going to come seeking how to get that.
Come on, man. Because the righteousness that stems from the law, right, is what's going to bring the earth back to fruition, man. All right, to glory.
Can I grab it real quick?
You got it, Doc.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom, your understanding, in the sight of the nations.
Hey, look how Jake act without the law. Look how Jake act without the law, you know?
Beasts. They're beasts, because beast goes back to what lawless.
They outdo the heathen, man. You know, you'll see a damn Edomite got the pink shirt on tied up, then Jake coming with the purse, the heels on with the dress, man.
Look at Lil Nas X. That's a perfect example of that, that nastiness, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them.
This nigga he gave the devil a lap dance in the music video, bro. That shows you the depths of how far Jake has fallen.
That nigga was supposed to die yesterday.
Oh my God, man.
The Lord got something set up.
Oh yeah, something special for that nigga.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nation.
Yeah. That's what gives us the wisdom. That's what makes us wise. That's ultimately the law, statute, commandments is what separate us from the rest of the nations.
That's right.
Read on.
It says, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this nation is wise and understanding people.
Yep.
For what nation is there so great? Who have the power so nigh unto them?
Right.
As the Lord of Yahweh Bashim al Shah, power is in all things that we call upon him for.
Yeah, and that's what the nation's going to say. Give me one more. Go to Jeremiah 3 and give me, I want to say Jeremiah 3 verse 18. And then we'll go back. Whoever's holding something next, we're going to bring it out.
All right. Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 18. In those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel.
Go up. One verse. Yeah.
It's Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 17. At that time they shall call Jerusalem the throne of Yahweh.
And at that time, all right, in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to be regarded as the throne of the Lord. That's the elect. That's the house of David. That's the government.
Yep.
Read on.
And all the nations shall be gathered unto it.
See, all the nations shall be gathered unto it. We read in Isaiah 2:2, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord. He shall teach us of his ways.
Yep.
Read on.
To the name of the Lord to Jerusalem, neither shall they walk anymore after the imaginations of their evil hearts.
You see that? Because they're going to have understanding, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Hey, the heathen, they ain't going to be perfect. They're not going to be perfected. They still going to go off, right? But ultimately, the wisdom is going to come forth from the mountain of the Lord, right? From the government that's going to be the true government that's going to be set up and established.
Right? And that's in all. That's the heathen's blessing. And the reason why we say that, because once they get under that rule and authority,
that vibration,
they will be blessed too. Why? Because they have their lands back. They know how to conduct themselves. They won't be doing all these wicked acts that they portray to do in society, man. Like what the brother said, they won't be perfect, but they be rehearsing
Right,
righteous
right.
acts.
They won't be calling on the dead. They won't be praying to a cow.
Right. We ain't gonna be eating pork and shit.
That's right.
And shrimp and all that shit in the
Nah.
kingdom, man. We ain't gonna be doing that shit.
But that go back to what it said in Genesis about the nations, that when they bless Israel, then they'll be blessed. But if they curse Israel, they'll be cursed.
Exactly. Exactly. Y'all bring it out. Bring it out.
Deuteronomy 37.
Bring it out.
This is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2.
Bring it out. Bring it out. Talk loud out.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. You see, and that's why this world, all these heathen nations and the nation of Israel are mourning right now, because you had this devil Esau in rulership, man. But when the time changes, when, as we read in Sirach 10, when the Lord sets up a profitable one to govern the world, right, that's when you're going to see everyone righteous or operating in righteousness and at peace, man.
But look at these other nations even before they got in bed with Babylon. These other nations, they ran according to their culture.
Right.
As soon as they got in bed with America, then they start picking up the Western customs, and now look.
They lost their way.
They lost their
That's
way.
why they drank that wine and it said what? The nations are mad.
Yeah. Look at Moab used to wear whatever they wore. Now they popping up 3-piece suits. They wearing all this designer.
Right,
Now then these other nations, now they got people in the streets marching, protest. They ain't used to do all that.
Look at Ishmael, man. They had their women in order. Now you got their women pretty much butt ass naked over there now. So that shows you
They had a dictatorship, and now they got damn democracy. Now you voting presidents.
And who fought? Like we say, that's Esau's fault.
Yeah, they bringing that. The leader of Saudi Arabia, he bringing that whole androgynous culture over there, man. We're pretty much they're accepting that whole sodomite agenda over there, man. So hey, it's over.
I had a precept.
What you got, Al?
This is Habakkuk 2, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 15. It says, "Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken, also that thou mayest look on their nakedness."
Right, and that's what the brother was saying. These nations drank of the wine of Babylon and they lost their way. Essentially, they're naked because the nakedness goes back to what? Sin, right? They're operating off the ways of Babylon, man. Bitches out there with rights, they twerking and shit. You're right, you got sodomites getting married all over the earth now. Like, these people are giving in. They're accepting that new, what they call progressive way.
They're seduced.
Yeah, they've been seduced.
And that goes well. I think it was Wisdom Solomon 14 and 11. That fornication.
Yep.
That's what that's talking about. The fornication of these different philosophies, the ideologies of Esau, Edom. That's what these nations have took on to, especially Jake. They're taking on the ways of this devil, man. And it leads to death. Everything like the brothers went to. You go around the world, everybody's marrying a damn tree. Just the shit is off, man.
Yeah,
Kids are growing up with 155 agendas and shit. This man got to go, man.
Yeah.
It's a chaotic order within Esau.
Yeah.
The order of Esau is chaotic.
He's the nigga. That's the thing that people fail to realize. Jake's so stupid. Esau made you to that nigga. Cause that's how he really want to portray it. That's how he wants to act. But he let you niggas do it. Cause that's how he really is. He wants to do that nigga shit. Robbing niggas, shooting up. He love to ride through the hood.
That's
just
his
shoot some
history.
niggas. That's he been
glorify
doing it.
Because he's based off of being out of order. If I can get something real quick. This is Job 21 and verse 22. It says, in fact, I was just back to 14, Job 21:14. It says,
We'll
therefore,
read a little bit of that Habakkuk 2.
it says, therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have if we pray unto him? And that's the mindset that Esau has put in the whole world, especially dealing with the nation of Israel, where they don't believe that the Most High's ways are profitable to them anymore, man. And this is why the whole earth has pretty much went to a state of disorder, man.
That's crazy that you said that. I was watching this interview with these Edomite couples. They were so-called Christians. They said that, they had a flourishing business. So then they said they got to reading the scriptures, and they're like, hold on, we running our business wrong. Or we supposed to pay our people before the sun go down. We supposed to do this and we supposed to do that. So they starting to apply to their business, and their business started to decline. This is how wicked the society is, man. But I got something real quick. This Psalms 37 and 35. I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. And that's talking about Esau, man. This devil is literally spreading his whole Western culture throughout the four corners of the earth, man. To the point where some of these nations, when people come to America, They don't even want him to come back.
Nah.
Yeah, you see that in the movies, man. They be calling him Yankee and shit. Even with Jake going down to the island, they don't want you to come home,
don't
man.
bring that shit here, man.
Yeah, like I said, going back to the women, that the women that come from the Middle East come over here, they're not even allowed to go back. They'll get killed over there.
You know what happened? A girl came over here. She was some TikTok sensation, and she was dressed in all, inappropriate on the internet. She went back to visit her family. They said that she made them a disgrace and they killed her.
Damn.
So that adds into the very fact of when you read Micah 2:10, it says what? This place is greatly polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. You see? That's that Western way.
Our ass got destroyed, all right?
You know?
Got a quick, Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand and have made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Right, man. And nations, hey, they've taken part of this devil's system, man. Hey, when they was over there occupying in Iraq and Afghanistan, hey, they brought that culture over there, man. That Western culture over there, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that mad is going on also into, they are angry about the state of their people, but they also mad with the confusion that Babylon's brought about.
Exactly. Hey, Babylon's that nigga your parents told you not to hang out
Right.
with.
Hey, but then hey, these devils will put you on their media as if, hey, they'll put like Korea on the media like, oh, Kim Jong-un, he's just this horrible leader, but they're free. They living rent free over there, man.
Yep.
You know, they'll put you on the news, and then like with us, man, they came, put us in captivity, and then they say we Africans, and they'll put us on a day on the TV show at night, 10 cents a day. Like, nigga, this is where we rescued you from. You could have still been here. Nigga.
Right.
Life was great without you devils putting your hand on us, man.
That's right. What you got? You hold something?
Habakkuk.
Oh yeah, let's go back to that.
Yeah. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Yeah, woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his. Right? Everything over here in America, it don't belong to this damn devil, man. Everything he got was off of what? Unjust gain, rape, robbery, and murder, usury, fraud.
Straight bloodshed. That's how he gained a lot of things. Is usury, man. It's his debt-based note. His Federal Reserve note, man. That's why he owns these nations now.
Yeah.
Like the brother went. That's why he got these embassies in these other countries, because they're under debt to him.
Yeah, they mini White Houses, man.
Yeah.
You know,
they pay tribute to the new Caesars.
Ultimately, that's how the Rothschilds pretty much became as rich as they were, man. By establishing them banks and then making these damn countries become lenders into them, man.
That's why this place ain't gonna survive. Nope. Right? This land is not gonna prosper based on fraud and usury. You know?
Could I feed off what bro just said? So it was Nathan Rothschild who said that he didn't care who made the laws so long as he controls the money in the country. Right. So when you go into these central banks, the central banks that are established, as the brother was going into, those are not federal, quote unquote, federal banks. Those are private sector banks. And what they do is they regulate the funds and they disperse it to the government. Yeah. So they're the ones that are in control of the money. And now when you have to pay taxes and everything, you're paying the interest of the money that's owed to the Federal Reserve.
They say, you want to go research on how Meyer and Shell Bauer became, who they are now, man. That's the beginning of all that shit.
We all debt slaves. This place is debt slaves to the elite.
That's right.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Americans ain't nothing but a corporation over
That's
here.
That's it, man.
Precept for you, bro. This is Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 13. He have given forth upon usury and have taken increase. Shall he then live?
See?
He shall not live. He shall have done all these abominations. He shall surely die. His blood shall be upon him.
That's it.
Can you look at that word usury, bro?
Yeah, because a debt-based society is not going to last forever, as me and the brother was talking about. Eventually, it's going to hit the that debt ceiling.
Yep. Meaning
that, hey, once it hits that debt ceiling, that's when the bubble is going to burst. Right? Isaiah 30 and 16. Suddenly that calamity is going to come in an instant, and it's going to come crashing down. Right? What you had, Al?
Quick one. Habakkuk 2 and 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, and all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Because of men's blood, for the violence of the land and of the city, for all that dwell therein. Right, man? So this devil's about to get taken down by these other nations because all the blood he shed, man. Look what happens when you refuse to take his federal bank in your country, man. Hey, they come
Central
kill
bank.
you. The central banks, Salaki. He'll come kill you, set up a puppet leader, and have his, hey, put it in there any goddamn.
Yeah, he tried to do Nicolas Maduro like that down there in Venezuela, man.
There you go.
It's either like the movie State Property. It's either get down or lay down with this devil, man.
Exactly.
And he'll paint, like I said, he'll use his media to paint some picture about you as if you the evil one, but in all actuality it's him.
Yeah, they did that to Gaddafi.
Right,
Gaddafi was trying to raise a gold standard. He was trying to send people to school for free, live rent free, all that shit, man.
Hey, even here in America with JFK, and they got his ass up out there. You ain't gonna bring in the bank? Get up out of here.
Hell yeah. And not one president since JFK was assassinated went against the elites. So that shows you that the Congress, the presidency, any motherfucker that work in the White House is bought and paid for. And then the Israelite chick, the Eve that used to work for Congress. No, not her. It was another. I forgot her now. I wish I knew her name. But she was breaking it down. It was a dark-skinned Eve. She was breaking it down. She used to be a part of Congress, but she got kicked out because she was exposing too much. And she exposed. I don't know if it was on Alex Jones or something, but she was saying that all the members of Congress, they have to take an oath that they have to pledge an oath to support Israel. So that shows you that all the members of Congress are bought and paid for by Amalek, man. You know, they have to take an oath to support them 48ers over there in Israel, man.
Yeah. Hey,
see?
Just a quick question: who in rule, right? So, well, with the Amaleks, you can't question them.
Yep.
Now here it is. Now America been in all these damn wars. How many times has Amalek came out and supported, man, with military or funding, man? Not a single one, man. Even when they was fighting their enemy, them Ishmaelites, man. Yep. Hey, Amalek say, nah, y'all handle that shit. It's gonna be on y'all down, man. So that just goes to show you who in charge.
But they're the real welfare babies, man. They're the one getting all these billion-dollar aid over to their land, man. So they can afford that Albert Pike new Jerusalem has that third temple.
that Balfour Declaration, all of that, man.
Trying to get that third temple.
You got that definition of usury? Somebody pull it out, because I got a scripture, because we was talking about the usury real quick. Somebody get Proverbs 28:8, and then get Ezekiel 22:12. Let's talk about that real quick.
I got the Google definition.
God, real quick.
It says usury is the practice of making unethical or immoral monetary loans that unfairly enrich the lender.
Yeah, you see that? Them predatory loans, man. It's that fraud, man. Right? Hey, people don't realize that they all debt slaves, man. You know, you in debt to the damn elite. Right? Any more?
Yeah, it says the term may be used in a moral sense condemning taking advantage of others' misfortunes, which is exactly what these niggas done.
Right.
Or in a legal sense where an interest rate is charged in excess of the maximum rate that is allowed by law.
See that? And that was the whole essence of them damn devils back in the day, back in the early 1900s, meeting at Jekyll Island, man.
Yep.
That's why they had that meeting, man, to create a debt-based society, man. Yep. To entrap the people in that, man. Yep. So now you slaves forever to them.
Yep.
All right, through that debt.
Yep. He's the lender. You're the borrower.
Exactly.
The scripture say that he should be the head and thou should be the tail.
Exactly.
He should lend to thee, thou should not lend to him.
Come on, man. Yeah. Hey, Jake ain't got no goddamn banks.
Nope.
You know?
Niggas be like, I just took my money out of the white man bank and put it in an all black. That nigga Esau still
right.
It's all black people working in there.
Faces on the dollar,
Right.
man.
See, and when Jake actually tried to do that, going back to Black Wall Street, what happened? Esau said, hell no, dropped them damn bombs from them planes and took out that whole community, man.
Even when you put your money in this man bank, this man bank, you can't even go in there and take your money out. Nah. You got to give him a reason why. Yep. And then he takes your money and lend it out somebody else and then put all this interest on it.
Because we going into, his money is not real wealth, man. Yep. That's not real wealth. That's not real substance.
Or credit. It's out of thin air.
It's out of thin air. It's a fiat currency. Fiat just means to believe. People actually believe in that petrodollar, so it's able to thrive the way it has been doing, man.
Bro, we using what the hell? We're using monopoly money, man. That's all this is.
You might as well go buy the game and go spend the money.
Esau has all the natural resources. He has all the natural resources, all the oil. He owns He owns everything, man. The scripture says he's not in trouble as other men. He owns everything. So as he owning everything, I know, bro.
Man.
I know.
Madness.
It's just madness, man. But as Esau owning everything, he's the one that controls who can lend, who can borrow, who can receive what, man. Because like we've been going into, why does the hood still look like that, man? We've been over in this land for almost 400 plus years. Why is Jake still in the ghetto and all these other nations still thriving, man?
Right.
Come on, man.
Niggas out there crying and voting and protesting, ain't shit changed.
That's the spirit.
None of your circumstances have changed at all in America.
That's the spirit. I was this Issachar, right, man. He was in this article. He was basically saying how he was upset because they voted for Biden and Biden didn't make a change. He said, "I'm thinking about going Republican next time." He just don't get it.
Don't get it.
Right. That's why the scriptures say your trust in Egypt shall lead to your shame and confusion.
Man, trust in lying words.
That's it.
Real quick, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
Right. Jake take counsel in the system, the president, these fucking rappers,
Yep.
right? These influencers, whatever, you name it. But not of the Lord. Read on.
That covering with that covering, but not of my spirit.
That covering with the covering, but not of the Lord's Spirit. So ultimately, Jake is under a false covering. You know? You really under a shadow. Right?
It said that they may add sin to sin.
I was gonna say, Jake has adapted that carnal mind. He took on the ideologies and philosophies of Esau. But the scriptures tell us that a carnal mind is enmity with the Most High.
Ye are of your father the devil, and
Yeah.
thus there you would do.
Right, right.
Now Jake's a natural man that can't receive the spirit.
Hey, they rather serve the creature than the creator.
Yeah. He's a beast. And Esau was that beast, man. We're Jacob, man. We of the spirit. Now Jake ain't got the spirit no more. That's why the Lord said he has to raise up the valley of the dry bones.
That's why the
Jake
Lord
is dry.
ultimately has to kill 2/3 of our people, man.
Yeah.
It's no other medicine or remedy for Jake's sickness. He has to push the restart button on Jake, man. Jake just got to be reborn in the kingdom, and it's gonna be in Jake. Because guess what? If the Lord wouldn't do that, we'd be continued going through the same thing over and over, man.
Over and over and over.
Lord has
That's
to,
why
he got us to cut it.
when you read Matthew 5 and 13, the Lord, he said that what is the salt that lost its savor, man? It's good for nothing but be thrown underfoot, man. You know? You gotta get rid of these niggas, man.
Yeah.
Man, if you could gather all Jake and all Jake had a conference, like, look, we all gonna face the east
Right.
and pray to the Most High. Jake gonna be asleep. Jake gonna find an excuse as to why they couldn't make it. Oh damn, I fell asleep.
Niggas gonna be watching the playoffs.
They really holding this up.
They are. That's why I always quote Nat Turner before he led that rebellion, they was in that room and he was like, yo, all hands who want to pretty much, I'm just rough paraphrasing, want to, rebel against the slave masters, the ones raised their hand up, it's like our first job is to kill all of them that didn't raise their hand, man. Because they, like you said, they don't hold up, man. You know?
What you got? You got them scriptures for me?
Habakkuk still?
Yeah, hold that. Give me Proverbs 28. Proverbs 28 and 8.
And 8. He that by usury and unjust gain increaseth his substance,
Yep.
he shall gather it for him, and that will pity the poor.
Any more?
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
Right. Read that again. It's lucky.
Proverbs 28 and 8. He that by usury and unjust gain increaseth his substance.
Right. Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. Right? The fraud, the usury, this debt-based society that we're enslaved to. Right. Read on.
He shall gather it for him that will pity the poor.
Right. Now go to Ezekiel 22 and 12. And then go to James, the 5th chapter, give me like verses 1 through 4 real quick. Then we go back to that Habakkuk. All right?
Ezekiel 22 and 12.
Yeah, 22 and 12. Because, hey, like we said, a debt-based society ain't gonna last, man.
No.
That's why these damn top devils at this meeting getting ready to usher in a new system.
Yep.
Right? They out here telling, look, we're getting ready to throw away the traditional use of paper money.
Yeah.
You know? They telling you that the charagma is on deck.
Yeah.
Right?
Jews.
Right. Hey, it's damn sure a Jew.
It's June. It's damn sure.
It's June like a mug. Right?
Ezekiel 22 and 12. And thee have they taken gifts to shed blood. Thou hast taken usury and increase, and thou hast greatly gained of thy neighbors.
Right. And see, through that usury, as we're going into, this devil got to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Right? Any more? Was that it?
By extortion, and has forgotten me, said the Lord Yahweh.
But he quick to lock somebody else up for extortion.
Come on.
fraud and shit.
Right.
Yeah, he the biggest identity theft out here.
Come on, man.
This nigga, and he'll lock somebody up for credit card scamming.
Exactly.
Hey, an example of that was with your boy Barack Obama. He threatened to take away, I forgot it was a country in Africa, he threatened to take away they funding after they just had like a earthquake or some shit. He threatened to take away their funding if they didn't start pushing the Mo agenda, man.
Oh,
You know?
I got something.
I remember that.
This Romans 2:1. Therefore thou art inexcusable, O man, whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself, for thou that judgest doeth the same things. Esau does things on a whole nother level, man.
You're a hypocrite.
You said something about Chase Morgan.
J.P. Morgan.
A couple years ago in Philadelphia, they found $3 million of cocaine on that shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Here it is, but you got nigga. Hey, just like right now, this devil set up these dispensaries pumping marijuana, man. But you got people that's still in the feds right now for getting caught with weed.
But
Exactly.
he did that shit. We got them locked Frank Lucas ass up for doing the same shit, right?
You know, pharmacies on the corner pushing out opiates, man. But then you got people, you giving people football numbers for this thing, man. You make it hard for them to get a job, okay? And then he's the devil, man.
Hey, you know what's so heavy? I was watching that series on Netflix called Ozarks, right? And they showed you in the second season that the feds, they pretty much was letting the cartels do what they do as long as they got to cut out of the money, man.
And what the scripture say, if he had need of thee, he would deceive thee. Hey, like El Chapo and them, man, they be in the bed with Esau. And the scriptures also say he would make thee bear and would not be sorry for it. See, at the end of it, when Esau was done with him, they took $12 billion for this man and locked him somewhere up underground, man.
That same thing when you watched a movie called White Boy Rick. He had that with the fucking police, man. But to help, fund this nigga, get him started with the drugs, and he started making more money than they locked him up.
Yep. This Romans 2:1.
See, Esau ain't gonna let shit ride unless he getting the cut of the money, man.
Yeah.
Right? Because in the movie, it was like, yo, you ain't gonna stop these niggas? And they pretty much told her, like, look, this is business.
Yeah, hey,
like, this how shit goes.
What was it? 2 guns.
Yeah.
With Denzel and that what's his name? Denzel and that little white, little stocky dude. It was 2 guns, man. It was them trying to get that money and find that money.
Training Day?
No, 2 guns with Denzel and that Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, they're trying to get that money. And who had the money? The fucking U.S. Navy. And then, but guess what? Denzel owed the damn feds the money. So all of them meet where? At the cartel house for the money. So all them in the bed
Come
together.
on, man.
That's wicked as hell.
That's why Esau made marijuana legal now, because he found the way to tax it. He found the way. Hey, now all of a sudden you've been locking people up and giving people tickets to smoking. Now smoking weed is just so good for your health now. All you gotta do is meet some dude on FaceTime and say you got a problem with sleeping or depression. All of us, you can get it now. Like
And goddamn CBD and shit.
You got a thing called Delta 8 now, where we was in Noda a couple weeks back. You had a nigga with a whole motherfucking cart of weed, just the table and everything, just out in the open, bro.
Bro, niggas doing 30 months, 60 months in the feds for this shit.
Exactly.
Now to go into that legislation as to the reason why weed was made illegal was because weed was at a time being used while the government was trying to introduce tobacco to the masses. So while they were trying to pump that out, weed was like kind of like a thing that was accepted.
In a way.
Yeah. So what they did was they demonized it, but they put the face of Jake as the target. Like, yo, they're going around raping white women when they get high. And then the U.S. government was like, oh, hell no. We got to take this shit.
Eyes on poverty set against the poor.
That's what I said.
You got Woodstock. You got all this, what's the other 2 smoking niggas, the Edomite niggas, Cheech and Chong and all these damn main ones pushing the shit, but everybody's talking about Snoop Dogg and shit. These niggas been pushing.
Hey, this nigga Joe Biden was giving out free crack pipes.
And then they decriminalized all these hard drugs like cocaine, meth, and all that shit, man.
Come on, man.
Show you that
This
shit,
is a hypocritical society.
They the ones who brought the heroin back to America and put it in the Israelite communities. But now the Israelites start giving it to their people. Now they got centers where you can come. They got centers where you can come and get clean needles and shoot up.
That was the whole war in Afghanistan. They get the poppy and all that shit.
Poppy pills. Because when there was the war on drugs with crack with the Ronald Reagan program, they was doing what they was funding the damn proxy war over in the goddamn in South America.
What's that movie? The Killing Messenger. I think was it when they pretty much exposed that the reporter exposed how they was funding the war with using the war on drugs. They ended up killing that man. You know, man. I got a precept.
Give me that James 5 after that.
This is Psalm 73 and 5. It says they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men, because this is their kingdom. So of course they can bend the same rules that they made. Because they're ultimately, they can do what they want. Like I said, this is their kingdom, man. But let Jake try to, do like them, man. Hey, you get thrown under the jail, man. Doing football numbers, bro.
And Jake want to fight for equal. Here it is. The Lord is offering you a rulership, man. You in here marching for equality. You want to be equal to these devils, man. When their ways is just contrary to the Heavenly Father, man.
This man ain't done nothing but rape, rob, and murder you as a nation, and yet you want to be equal with this motherfucker, man.
Exactly.
Jake is really out here marching for this shit, man.
Shit crazy, man.
What you got? Bring it out.
You want that, James?
Yeah, James 5.
The book of James, chapter 5, verse 1.
Come up, step up here and read it.
Book of James,
all this sound out here be drowning out the audio. Go ahead.
It's the book of James, chapter 5, verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Right. So, hey, the rich men, the elites, like we talked about earlier, there's a reason why they in D.C. having them top secret meetings, right? Because some shit is about to go down.
Yeah, they trembling.
Yeah.
That's why the scripture say the keepers of the house shall tremble.
Yep.
Because Esau see the man. Esau know the scriptures, man. Esau know that the prophets are a sign, man. Okay, Esau, he seen the prophets. He see us coming out here in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which he spent billions and billions of dollars to disclose that name. Okay, but now the Lord has put that name back in the earth.
That's heavy. That's heavy. Add on to that real quick. Where were you at? Go to Isaiah 19.
Yeah, that's the spirit I was at.
Right?
He was calling for that.
Hey, the prophets is the sign.
Yeah, the burden.
Yep.
God, this Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt.
Now jump to straight to the point. Verse go to verse try like verse 14, 15. Right?
Isaiah
because he said the elites are trembling. Like the brother said, billions of dollars was made to keep niggas distracted, right? To keep your heritage, your nationality hidden. And the spirit of the Lord still raised up them dry bones, man.
Right.
So that shows you that what? You could do nothing against the truth before the truth, man. Right?
God is, you want 19?
Let me see. Isaiah 19. Real quick before we go back to that.
Going into the prophets being a sign?
Yes.
Well, I had that in Matthew 16 and 4.
16 and 4.
Yeah. Get that too. There's another one in Isaiah though. I got you. I'm gonna read it. Go ahead, read that. I got you on one too.
Matthew 16 and 4, it says, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. See, Jake want a sign. Jake want to see America in the Bible. Jake want to see a missile hit California and knock part of it off, man. All right, the sign that the Lord has always given was the prophets, man.
That's it.
Jake want the Lord to come down while they're at supper or want to get a video chat from Yahushua, letting them know to get right, man. The Lord has always spoken through his prophets, man. And that's why the prophets are a stumbling block to some people, man.
Right, I got the precept for that verse.
This is Isaiah 19 and verse 16.
Then we go back to that James 5.
In that day shall Egypt be like unto women.
And that's heavy. You see the spirit that's out here. That queen of heaven, that feminine energy that's on these people. This is a soft, bitch-made society.
Black woman is God.
Yeah,
Some nigga
yeah.
told us the black woman is God.
Oh, man, she can't even get her shit together.
Come on, man.
Bleeds every month. How she God, bro?
She aborts her kid. How she
Yeah, the woman is worshipped. She does no wrong. She's held not accountable.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's the spirit of Egypt. That's that spirit that's going like women. Read on.
This is back and jump back, sorry from the top.
God.
Isaiah 19 and 16. In that day Egypt shall be like unto a woman, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord.
Right, that's the prophets, man.
Stirring
It up, declaring the prophecy, talking about the end of this place, Jeremiah 28 and 8. Right? Read on.
Say, because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he have shaken over it.
That's it. Keep going.
And in the land of Judea shall be a terror unto Egypt.
Yeah, the land of Judah should be a terror unto Egypt.
Yep.
Right? Because first and foremost, hey, the knowledge came out of the waters of Judah first.
Yep.
So Judah had to be raised up, and the rest of the tribes followed suit. Yep. So ultimately, as a whole, this is dealing with the prophets.
Yep.
The prophets are a terror unto Egypt. Right? Read on.
Every one that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he have determined against it.
And these people are hearing the counsel of the Lord by the way of the prophets. In the latter days, you should consider it perfectly, man.
Right.
People see that this shit is about to go down.
That's the sign that the brother was speaking about earlier.
Con, read on.
Verse 18. In the day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan.
Right, which is the Lashawan Kodash, the Hebrew, the Paleo Hebrew, man. Right, brothers speak the Hebrew, man. Don't it tell you it was in Zephaniah that I should turn them back into a pure language? Right, read on.
In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan, and swear to the Lord of hosts. One shall be called the city of destruction. In that day, Egypt, there will be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord.
Read 20, slack it.
And it shall go and be for a sign.
Yep, see? The fact that you see these men on the highways and hedges all over the earth is a sign, man. A sign of what? The destruction of this kingdom, all right? And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua coming back. That's the sign. Read it on out.
And it shall be for a sign, for a witness unto the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt.
Right, this is spiritual Egypt. We're the sign, man. The prophet is lifting up what? The standard. Yep. Read on.
For they shall cry unto the Lord, and because of the oppressors, and he shall send them a savior and a great one, and he shall deliver them.
And that's Yahweh Shai, man. And we're crying out, man. All right? We're sighing and crying in the midst thereof, man, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man. Right?
Got one for you. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see.
That's right.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the noble.
Right, see that? So that's why, as the brother was saying, right, us being the sign, the prophets, this word is going up to the gates of the nobles, the super elite.
Yep.
Right, now they got to take action. That's why they having meetings. What do we do?
That's that.
You know?
I'm pretty sure when the cameras went out, we was brought forth in that meeting in Davos.
That's why they take our videos down on YouTube, give us strikes.
Yeah.
You know, brothers got to keep, you know, making different channels. YouTube and their algorithms.
She was there. She was there as well.
But here it is, they let a rap video stay up. Niggas holding choppers, pounds of marijuana, bricks of money, women half naked. Where the strikes at?
Got suicide videos, all that shit, man. But that's going to show you that Esau's a hypocrite, man.
That's it.
You know?
How is a man reading out of the scriptures a threat and a danger to the people, man?
But you set your...
I was gonna say, at one point, didn't they not want us to do that shit? You know, with Christianity, hey, you need to get into your Bible, man. See, the reason why you're messed up like that, you don't know God. You need a relationship
got
with
the
God.
Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on your door,
Right.
surrounding your house like SWAT.
So now that we took your advice, now we're the bad guys?
No, it's because we snapped out of that plantation Christianity.
That's all it is. Esau don't have his hand in this.
Exactly. We're not forward in white supremacy.
That's right. That's right.
So it's a problem now, man.
Yeah, we're not forwarding that nigga down there.
Right.
Cesare Borgia.
A last thing these devils need is a nigga with confidence, man.
That's
right. Right?
What good is a slave with that confidence?
Come on, man.
You know, they want you to be mindless, you know, just robotic.
That's why they didn't want you to read the Bible, man, because all the slave owners feared that the Israelites would wake up to who they truly are and rebel against them. They couldn't afford another Nat Turner or another Haitian Revolution, man.
On that last movie, Planet of the Apes, they locked the apes up, and they said we got to keep them locked up because if we let them free, they're gonna join our enemy and fight against us, man. The devil show you this right in his movies, man.
That's what happened in Egypt.
Yup.
Real quick, Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20.
Yep.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them.
Right, yeah, see, no more against. We no more leaning upon Esau, man. We're not believing on the bullshit no more, man. Jake coming out of that religion. He coming out of those damn philosophies, the evolution, Big Bang,
Stockholm syndrome,
all that Stockholm shit. Jake coming back into his right mind.
Truly being healed.
Yeah, and the healing comes by the way of the word. Right?
It says, but shall stay upon Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in truth.
In truth, man. And that's why these devils mad. That's why we got them mad. That's why they trembling, man.
Yep.
That's why they coming up with plans and shit to try to ultimately to shut down the word. You know?
Verse 21, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power.
There you go, the remnant is returning, man. Right? The Lord left a remnant in these last days, man. That we're gonna come back to the knowledge.
They're the ones that on the top of Esau's hit list, man.
God.
I got one real quick.
God, then you're gonna bring that James 5 out, huh?
Isaiah 59 and 15. It said, yea, true faileth, and he that departed from evil, making himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment.
Right, so that's heavy. So, hey, when you depart from evil, when you come out of the matrix, right? Now you make yourself a prey, like the movie. Right? Morpheus was trying to warn Neo to basically be aware of his surroundings, man.
Everybody that's not woke out of the matrix is an enemy.
That's it. You know,
they're terrorists.
Yeah, right.
But when you go into those definitions that they call us, the hand go to E. He does exactly what the definition is.
You had Donald Trump, you know, his last year in office pretty much said we got to do something about the prophets of doom. You know, so they know about us, man. They watch us, man. You know,
they study.
And it's funny because the word doom go back to justice. So, hey,
Yahweh Shai gonna bring true justice, the true recompense. Right? Let's go back to that, James.
This is the book of James, chapter 5, verse 1.
That's right.
Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Right, these top devils, the creme de la creme, right? Read on.
Verse 2. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Verse 3. Your gold and silver is cankered.
Right.
And the rust of them shall be a witness against you.
Read that about the cankered again. Read that again for me.
God. Your gold and silver is cankered.
Right, because this society is operating off a they don't have the gold standard no more, man. Right? It's just fucking paper, man.
It's been going
FRNs,
for
man.
a long time.
You know? IOUs.
And I would never pay you.
Right. And that word canker goes back into what? Corrupted, man. Matter of fact, somebody pull a definition on that word canker.
Blue letter or blue?
Either way, go to the common dictionary. I'm gonna have you read that again, huh? You know?
I got it right here.
Go ahead. What you got?
Canker. There's a couple of them. A source of a source of spreading corruption or decay.
Ooh, man. Because the money system is fraudulent.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, that's Esau's whole MO. Right
Come
there.
on, man. And the elites, they own the Federal Reserve.
Yes.
You know?
They set the economic hitmans up.
Yep.
They set up the policies, and they set up the rule of law.
Right.
Come on, that's Esau.
That's why they got the quantitative easing.
Yeah. Yep.
Where they just call up, what's it called? The mint? That prints the money?
The U.S. Mint.
The U.S. Mint. They call them niggas up at the U.S. Mint, and they just continue to print more fucking money, man. That's meaningless.
More debt.
More debt.
Showing you that the dollar is worthless. They're cankered.
They're cankered.
Yep.
Read on up.
Continuing on. And the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Yea, Salakia. Yea, have heaped treasure together for the last days.
Yeah, you have heaped treasure together for the last days. That's it.
Yeah.
All the resources, all the damn natural resources you coveted, right? You didn't enslave the planet, you know? You didn't took all the necessities away from the people.
The gold and silver.
The gold and silver, the precious stones.
He made it a false balance.
Right. Anything that's worth value, this nigga got it.
He gonna put it in his bunkers. He believed that when World War III kick off, that they gonna shoot missiles on America. He gonna be in his bunker, and after everything is over, he gonna come back out his bunkers and use his technology and live life ever after.
Exactly.
Did we bring out like last year how they got had like all the seeds?
Oh yeah. The world. It's called the Doomsday Bunker, man. They got all the world seeds. They got all the minerals down there, right? You know. And then once, like the brother said, once the World War III pop off, and then the aftermath where they just come out of the earth like the Phoenix and shit.
Yeah, the Phoenix rises.
The Phoenix rises, and they're gonna have a whole new world governed under Satan, man. This nigga's out of his damn mind, man.
Nigga made too many movies.
That's that Hunger Games shit.
Nigga high on that coke.
That's that Hunger Games, yeah. And that's why they want to wear them bug out outfits and shit. Like you watch the Hunger Games, they want to have that Transformer look where you can't tell a man from a woman and shit, man. That's his Futurama that Esau wants to live in.
The metaverse.
a man and machine.
Right.
That's a fucking idiot, man.
That's Esau though.
That's a fucking idiot,
That's a
man.
vain.
But that's that strong delusion that the Lord has placed in the minds of these elitists, man.
Come.
That they really think that their enterprise can be forwarded post-nuclear destruction.
And you got niggas that really believe that they're gonna do that. You really think the God of the Bible is gonna allow you to put people in a computer?
That's why in the last days, those spirits, those left-handed spirits that Esau deals with, they're going to leave Esau in the last days.
Yeah.
They're going to walk away from Esau. Then he's going to be like, what the hell going on? I was doing this?
Yep, that's Isaiah 19:4. The spirit shall fail. I got something real quick before we go back to James 5. This is Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Hey, I just did a lesson because in my city, you go everywhere, it's damn construction and rebuilding going on, man. This devil is really rebuilding. See, this devil's building schools.
Right.
New restaurants, he's doing construction to his streets, and then it's just deception, man.
But what did he say in Malachi? Thou shalt build,
and I will
tear that shit down.
Hey, this devil built that bridge in Florida and said he could withstand the hurricane, and then the Lord brought that motherfucker down, man.
Look at the Titanic.
It's a unsinkable ship.
God can never sink this ship, but then boom, that motherfucker split in half and went underwater.
Exactly.
Weak ass technology, man.
Nigga, you can't contend with the Most High. His thoughts are not your thoughts,
Yeah,
man.
he's the one that gives forth the increase. He gave you over that technology, man.
Hey, Elder, can you finish that scripture, that song?
Psalms 49 and verse 11. Psalms 49 verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
Yeah, and that's, these streets be named after Esau.
Right.
All right, then you got Jake out here representing, I'm from Roosevelt Park. Nigga, that's the Edomite name. The schools our children go to is named after these devils, man. But then you got Jake gangbanging, tattooing these different avenues on their block, man, when they named after Edomites.
These black colleges, most of them named after damn Edomites, man.
Right. That's right.
And Jake B, I go to such and such, HBMC, baby.
Esau set that shit up for you,
I'm
man. From George Washington Carver Park.
Right.
That's right. Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Right.
Jake,
And every Martin Luther King Boulevard is always a nigga getting shot.
Yeah, that's the worst place.
Hey, we saw it happen firsthand. That block right there is not.
The Lord always give examples, bro. He got his ass whooped, literally.
But Esau believed that he's going to progress, man, not knowing that the Lord, even like Esau trying to consume the nation of Israel, and the Lord giving him two things that he could do. He could destroy the ordinances, or he could search out the waters, but Esau hasn't even been able to accomplish that.
Right.
Okay? So here it is, the scripture's going to how the Lord have set a boundary, which this devil can't. This devil is not going to get a pinky toe over that boundary, man.
Because if he could, he would have did
He
it
already
already.
did it already.
If I may, Elder, this is the book, just line it back up. This is the book of Job, chapter 14, I started at verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
There it is, man. And this devil, he hasn't even conquered the whole world. His places on earth, this devil can't even walk into, man.
Amazon
the Amazons and things like that. This devil, the Lord has had things that this devil cannot conquer on this earth, man. I don't understand this devil, man. This devil really running off of pride, man.
Yeah. That desperation really is the desperation to get back the birthright, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
What's that scripture?
That's why, ultimately, they're trying to get rid of Israel. There was an article the brother had sent me. I did a lesson on how these devils have created basically biological weapons to get rid of people of a peculiar race. That's what it said. But we know who they're talking about.
He tried abortions. He tried to gun us down in the streets. He tried to put things in our food and water.
Yep.
Okay, this devil even tried to, when it goes to destroying the ordinances, he tried to nuke the moon, man.
Yep.
All right, he sends his submarines down there, they get crushed up, like.
Yeah.
He lacks understanding.
nigga.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and dry. That's talking about the elect of the nation of Israel. Man. It says, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. Esau don't understand. Like the scripture say, a man should not understand his own way, man. Esau don't understand his true purpose. Your true purpose was to bring forth this hell and catastrophe on the earth, man. You was meant to be set up to be the wicked, man. to rule wickedly, man. That's it.
And also bring forth the end.
Bring forth the end. That was your whole duty of man, was to be a wicked person, man. But you trying to do what? Now you trying to go beyond your bounds. You got bounds, man. Like the brother brought out, you have bounds that you have to, that you are held to, man. Then get what's them bounds? Nuclear destruction. After that, you get round the fuck up, man.
It's slavery. Here it is. Jake don't want that. You tell Jake that we gonna put these devils in captivity. Jake want to go again. Jake want to know we want to be equal. We want to be the same. You know, they think, oh, God is a merciful God. God, the Lord's mercy is to deliver the elect and get and wipe their slate clean. Man, Lord willing, we a part of that number.
Right. See, ultimately, Jake's mindset is he thinks that Esau can change. he thinks that Esau can have a good heart. He can have a change of heart. Our people really believe that. That's why they go so hard for this damn devil.
Ain't no white person been bad to me.
Exactly. That's when that Stockholm kick in.
It's them smooth words.
Right.
That's why the scriptures say wars in their heart. These devils that talk smooth, they talk about
that's
sports
part of his power.
Yeah. The deception.
They might give $20 or something, man.
When you talk to an Edomite, that's all. If you have a child or just talking to an Edomite, they're like, oh, he's a good football player. Why? Because in his mind, that's another good slave to me and bringing forth my community and my empire. He ain't talking about, hey, he might be in stocks and everything. No, he's talking about that with little Billy. They looking at you as goddamn, get that nigga a ball so he shut the fuck up.
That's like telling LeBron, shut up and dribble. Shut up and dribble.
Yeah, that's it. That's how they look at Jake.
Their nature, it comes out in different ways.
Yeah.
It may not come out blatant, right? Yeah. But that shit is there. It's right.
Esau is the master sneak disser, man.
Yes.
You know, this nigga throw a jab at you trying to make conversation, and most niggas can't even catch that shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You had some. Go back to that, James, if you ain't had that.
Jeremiah 31. You talking about Esau got them bounds, right?
That's right.
Jeremiah 31 and 37. Thus saith the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth searched out.
Hey, that's why Esau got those satellites out there. This man think he know how long the... Hey, I remember I saw an article, man, like last year, this devil said we know where God dwell at.
Right.
That's crazy
the pride.
He said he know where the Most High resides at. Like, he know exactly where the Yahweh Shai, the Lord, is at. The Spirit, where he knows exactly what it looks like. And I'm thinking to myself, like, God, this dude is bugged out, man.
Right, those satellites, as you mentioned, he could watch the world in real time. Like anywhere on the planet Earth, he can see it in real time, man. That's the pride, man.
Scriptures say that this devil sits in the temple of the Most High, thinking that he
is the Most High.
See that? This nigga watching everybody do everything, man.
God.
It says back at Jeremiah 31:37, thus saith the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, saith the Lord.
Right, that's why this nigga be trying to send drones into space, talking about we're gonna send them to Mars, we're gonna search out the galaxies, trying to go into the depths of the ocean.
The water is 3,000 feet.
Right. You know,
this devil can't even pass the.
He can't exactly.
Van Allen.
Hey, but one thing Esau has admitted is that he don't even admit that he can't go to the bottom of the ocean. He found like a river of water in the ocean with the submarines bouncing off him and shit.
Yeah.
He found out the universe is ever expanded, so the Lord put him in a trick bag.
Yeah.
He gave him so much technology where he can see what he can't have.
Yeah. That's the boundaries, man.
And that hurts him every night too, man.
Damn, man. How can we do it? We tried to consume the nation of Israel by our different tactics, but it just don't work.
Hey, the pride of this damn devil thinks that he can outsmart the Most High.
Right. But the Most High didn't pull your card. I got one more precept.
Go ahead, bro.
Con, this is Daniel chapter 5, verse 25. And this is the writing that was written, Mani Tekel. What is that? Euphorsin.
Because the elites actually got this message from the Most High, dealing with their CERN machine.
Yeah, exactly.
And that word Tekel, man, he'll break it down.
God, it says, this is the interpretation of a thing. Many power have numbered thy kingdom, it is finished. Verse 27, Tekel, the art heaven, like the art weighed in the balance, and art found went wanting.
Yeah, so pretty much the Most High has seen that, hey, your wickedness has accomplished everything that the Most High has wanted you to do. So when you bring in this new world order, that's it for you.
That's it.
You have no more use for the Most High except to be a slave to build up the kingdom of heaven at that point, man.
I got a good precept, man. It's Obadiah 1:8. Shall not in that day, saith the Lord, will I even destroy the wise men out of Edom and the understanding out of the mount of Esau. Right, man. So once he's fulfilled his part, once he hit his bounds, man, where he can't go no more, he gonna be left in the dark. Like, all right, so what the fuck we supposed to do now, man? when the chariots pull up, man, and the angels come out to fight, he gonna like, God damn, we
That's the
get
spirit.
decimated.
They just had some air show for the queen over there, and the smoke behind the jets was red, white, and blue. The chariot flew right through it.
Yeah.
They got it on camera. The chariot's flying right through it.
The Lord getting at you.
Yeah, the Lord is starting to visit the earth, man.
I know them niggas snitch hella coke
Oh,
after
yeah,
that.
yeah.
God damn.
Yep.
We can't let us have nothing.
Finish that out for me, y'all.
God. I'm gonna start back in verse 3.
Beautiful.
James 5:3. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you.
Right, because ultimately these nations are abandoning the dollar. Right? Dollar is worth shit. Read on.
And shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
That's right.
Verse 4, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth.
Yeah, you see that? And that's Israel. Israel is what? The laborers, man.
Right.
That built up America. Kept back by fraud. The usury, man. Right? The debt-based system that we in, man. Right? The unjust shit that goes on throughout America, man.
That's right.
All of that is fraud, man.
And it's they making these corporations that, hey, they started with slaves. Okay, they bringing in all this generating all this money, man, giving Jake crumbs, man.
Yeah.
You know, they don't make no account of Jake labor, man. Hey, and we the real reason why Esau's rich, man. Because the Lord gave us into his hand. Just like the reason why Egypt was wealthy and rich is because they had the Israelites in captivity. Hey, we the biggest consumers in the world, man. If all Israelites went out today and stopped spending money in this man's society, this society would.
Yeah, all the inventions came from the plantation.
And then it's going to show you that because every captivity that the Lord took us out of eventually fell after the Israelites were freed from that captivity, man.
That's why he hardened the heart of Pharaoh to not let him go. You see?
Continuing on. And the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
Right. So the cries of the Israelites have entered into the ears of the Lord of armies, man. The host of heaven. Yahweh Shimei and the angels, man.
God.
And that's why we're seeing, that's why when you read Isaiah 19:1, it talks about how the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud and he shall enter into Egypt. Right? So we seeing angels everywhere, man. Hey, CNN, the disclosure about the UFOs, so-called, the chariots, we can't explain what's going on in the heavens. We can't explain what these pilots are seeing in the skies. Right? Because this is the Lord visiting this damn place,
Hey, and
man.
also, I was wooed when I saw this, but on the news during that Boston shooting, they had Yahweh name on the news. I don't know if brother saw that. It said Yahweh right on. It was the situation that happened in that Jewish market. They said that these signs is being put up everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
They show Yahweh name on the news, man. They didn't say it though. They didn't utter the name, but they showed it.
Right. It was on the street side.
I got the video. I'll show you.
And then Amalek, what he tried to do, he tried to label the sign as being anti, you know what?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It was on.
That
It
nigga
was
was
there,
hard
and it
That
was
show
on like
you
a
that
stop sign.
hey, the 48ers, they finished, man.
Yep, it finished.
You know?
I got that for you, bro. This is Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 1. Yeah, I remember that. This is Isaiah 19 and verse 1.
Because everybody was waking up to them damn psyops, man.
Right.
They try to blame Jake because Jake is waking up to being Israel. So that was the way to try to like demonize and you know what I'm saying?
and demonize our power, man.
God.
Which is blasphemy. Now that's but blasphemy.
That shit ain't working no more.
That shit is played the fuck out, man. Hey, this Isaiah 19 and verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud. He shall enter into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
Yeah. Hey, see when the Lord come on the scene, all your idols and philosophies and religions that these niggas into, it's gonna be of nothing.
Hey, it's gonna be like how it was in India when the sea worm hit.
Oh,
they
yeah.
threw all their idols in the
damn
street and rolled them over, man.
Yep. It says, and the idols of Egypt shall be removed at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it, man. Nobody, hey, you ain't gonna have confidence in nothing else in that day, man.
Nope.
That's
Right?
true. That's the true one power, man.
Right.
The true heavenly Father, man.
That's why the scriptures say when the Lord returns, shall he find faith on the earth?
Mhm.
The only one that's going to believe is the true believers, the elect.
That's right.
Verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother.
Right, and we see that now. We see the buildup.
Yep.
right? Because these patriotic Edomites, right? They see what's going on with these mass shootings. They see, all right, they're coming after the guns.
They're coming to get us.
They got to disarm the. They got to disarm the people.
Because it's not coincidentally. Soon right after Davos, you had the president of Canada, the prime minister, take away the firearms, man.
To be specific, it was 96 hours.
Not exactly.
And then make it funny how you showing Esau's trying to stir up shit. He gonna put a Jake to be the one to tell you how they're gonna take away the gun.
Right.
So I'll show you, man. This nigga, he ready to roll, bro.
Right.
And it says everyone against his neighbor, because like the brother said, them patriarch Edomites, they're telling the government, you made an oath. Yes, I look at you as a brother, but if you come for my guns, you are not my brother.
Now here in Cleveland, I believe it's June the 12th. They making it to where you could be a felon and purchase a gun that you don't have to go through no background check starting June 12th.
Come on, man. This shit about to get
They
crazy.
want to make it the purge, man.
I literally just got a message from one of the brothers. It said, this is just came in. It says new smart gun technology, new smart gun using chip technology as support of former Seattle police chiefs.
What movie is that? RoboCop and Hobbs. What is it? Hobbs and Shop.
With the Rock in it.
With the Rock. Because why the black dude he had the technology. He had the so-called beast system within him. And they tried to get the guns. He said, you don't have a chip. Basically, because all the soldiers, they could use it because they had it inside them, man.
Judge Dredd too, I think.
Come on, man. He's already implementing these things, man.
Art imitates life, man.
Exactly, man.
Esau puts his stuff in these movies to show you.
Predictive programming. And it says, everyone against his neighbor, and city against city, kingdom against kingdom, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof.
That's total anarchy, man.
Yes.
City against city,
Yep.
Egyptian versus Egyptian, man.
Yep.
Right? You talking about lawlessness, man.
Yep.
And that's why these elites, they're having those meetings because they're preparing to black this bitch out.
Yep.
They're preparing to cut off the dollar. And they're putting the squeeze on the resources, man.
Because all that goes back to their enterprise of Ordo ab Cato.
Yes.
Right.
The bringing of order out of chaos.
Yep.
You see, because they really think that, and that, we just going into all the craziness of this nigga, but that's one of their crazy ways that they think that they can usher in their new society.
And it's funny.
Let me fucking destroy everyone that doesn't want to get with me, and then I'm gonna bring in everything gonna be going.
Yeah, he got the solution.
Right.
But it's funny, you talking about the gun thing real quick. You had Biden, when he was addressing the nation, the flag, they had the flag positioned to say New World Order right beside him, man, when you go look at it.
And he does that, man. Isaiah 19:3. And the spirit of Egypt fell in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof.
Yep. The spirit, it said the spirit of Egypt shall fail, man. All right, everything that gave America the allure, the seduction, so to speak, right? All that shit is failing, right? Read on.
It says the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to their idols and to their charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards.
Right. So all of the witchcraft, sorcery that Esau's been tapping into, right? It's losing its losing its power.
Secrecy and no secret.
Yeah. That was his main part of his power, the ability to be secret. But now, hey, we're in a time of what? Exposure.
Right.
Right?
I got a precept backing that up. Isaiah 47:12. Stand now with thy enchantments and the multitudes of thy sorcery.
Yep.
Therein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Yep.
If so be, shall thou be able to profit? If so thou be, mayest prevail? If that witchcraft and all your sorcery, your charmers, hey, will it profit you in the day of Yahweh Shah?
Right.
In the day where the Lord will turn his beloved
Exactly.
son? No, it's gonna come to naught, man. And Esau knows that. That's why he's a carnal man. This is why he's high, and he said hide us from the face of the Lamb. He's gonna go down in them bunkers. This is why he's preparing himself, because he knows that he can do nothing. He can do nothing against Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, because it's the Most High that's controlling the left end.
Exactly.
And those bunkers that this devil's going into, man, the Lord put that on your spirit and your mind to create them. You got like secret passages in mountains. You got bunkers underwater. You got bunkers underground. Like the Lord ain't gonna know where you at. You know? This devil got damn bowling alleys in his bunkers. Like he gonna be having a good time while Jake out here catching hell.
Yeah. Talking about in the quarters for the servants and shit. I seen that, man. Talking about quarters if you got somebody that made or something. Fucking devil, man.
They're gonna have Jake slaves in that motherfucker.
Isaiah 19 and verse 4. And the Egyptian will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord.
Yep.
And we know that's who? Esau, Edom.
Yep.
Because the Most High set this devil up for a period of time. He's in a position of rulership.
Yeah, the
man.
Most High is using him to put the squeeze thing, the food,
Yep.
right? Esau is that cruel lord, right?
And it says, and a fierce king shall rule over them.
Yep.
Said the Lord of hosts, man.
Read on up.
And in verse 5, and the water shall fail from the sea, the river shall be wasted and dried up.
That's a drought,
Yep.
right? And you can pull up articles right now on how different cities, their lakes, rivers, reservoirs, all right, all these different parts of America that supply drinking water for the millions of people, all that shit is running dry.
Especially in California, they got now they're setting up laws. Oh, yeah, restrictions, man. They about to set up laws of restriction with the water and the power.
Here it is, the earth is made of 75% water. How the hell is this drought of water, man?
Well, why you not running water? Why you not setting up these pipe systems to run different sorts of water into these neighborhoods?
Because it's all intentional.
Exactly.
It's the elites, man. They doing what
It's
they
an
got to
act of
do.
war.
And when you watch some of these movies, especially these Los Angeles movies, when they look like they're in the little tunnel things, that used to be water. That used to be where they used to do like run water through there, man, like rivers and shit, man. And he barricaded that shit and put concrete right there.
Devil, man.
Like you watch some of them shows and they look like it's a big tunnel.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's where the water system used to run.
He
from,
done
man.
made something else
He done
out of
made
it.
fucking concrete out of that shit, man. That's
Hey,
a
because
demon.
he's a cave dweller, man. It's all that dwellers in the cliffs of the rocks, man. This damn devil, man.
Hey, it said that his ways is what? Is hell and death.
Hell and death.
You know?
That's all I know.
Verse 6, Isaiah 19:6. And they shall turn the rivers far away, and the brooks' defense shall be empty and dried up. The reeds and the flags, the flags shall wither. The paper reeds by the brooks, by the mouth of the brooks, and everything sown by the brooks shall wither by driven away and no more.
So you got famine, you got drought, all that's in Babylon right now. That's happening. Read on out.
Verse 8, the fishers also shall mourn.
Yep.
And all that cast angles into the brooks shall lament.
Right. So you got the lack of work, the lack of jobs. You got businesses shutting down.
Lack
you
of
got
resources.
lack of resources. The Crown 99, that bullshit is back. The lockdown, all that. Yeah, the MP. You see? Read on.
They shall spread nets upon the waters and shall languish.
Right, economic collapse.
Yep.
Matter of fact, let me read this real quick before you read on. Right, I brought this out the other day too. Right, this is from MSN.com. It says global debt surges to record 305 trillion in first quarter on U.S. and China borrowing. It says global debt surged to a record of 305 trillion in the first 3 months of this year in the U.S. and China, the world's two largest economies. It says that the world's two largest economies continue to borrow amid slowing economic growth, exacerbated by Russia's war in Ukraine. You see that?
So ultimately, with these countries that were mentioned, all of them having a central bank, they're all being put in a position to pretty much hand themselves over to these elites,
And
man.
go to war.
Go to war.
War costs. You got to go to the elites to get a loan to go to war.
Because they fund both sides.
That's why America has been at war 293 years of its ruling. 92% of the time America been ruling, they've been at war.
Because America is the bully of the earth.
Yup, the hammer of the earth.
He's the hammer of the earth, as the scriptures say. Because as we bring out, it was a general called Wesley Clark, and he said when he went and talked to some of I think one of the top generals, they handed him a paper and they said these are the 4 nations that we're gonna take down within these matter of years, man.
And they did that
and
shit.
They did it. And they did it. Only one they ain't got to was Iran. That's the only one they ain't got to yet.
That's why they fucking with Iran
That's
now.
why they fucking with them now. Which not knowing that's gonna lead to that biblical prophecy. Because we know who's forging them to do that. Them Amalekites, man. Them goddamn gutter rats is the reason why America stay in these wars, man. Because they want everybody to actually give over their resources and their land and their oil so they can think they're gonna build their third temple over our land, man.
That's right.
He's a fucking demon, man.
That's right.
That's like you said, Esau really wants his birthright back.
That's it.
Come up, step up.
I wanted to say real quick before you get that, because you said America has been at war how long?
92% of the time, if you look it up.
And it's funny because they said that it was going on empires ruling. They said empires only last about 250 years, and the United States is 246 years old. So that lets you know we at the end, man.
Damn, that's heavy.
Remember that what was the thing that had happened? I think it was like a blood moon that had occurred.
A couple weeks ago.
No, it was a couple of months ago. It was a moon that had happened that pretty much it had came with the fall of ancient Rome, and it had came with the inception of America.
Oh, yeah,
strawberry?
I think it was.
Yeah, it was a couple months ago.
Yeah. But just adding on through the spirit, you know, the signs. The Lord is showing us that look, this place is at its end, man.
That's it. You know? Finish out. Give me a little bit more in there.
Isaiah 19 and verse 9.
Because there's some scriptures I want to get in the NLT in that in those last couple verses. Go ahead.
Moreover, they have worked in thy fine flex, and they that weave works shall be confounded.
Wow.
They shall be broken in a prosperous thereof, and all make lices pounds of fish. Verse 11. Surely the prince of Zion are fools. The counsel of the wise counselors of Pharaoh is become a brutish.
Right now, I was looking this up. The princes of Zoan, right, go back to the wisest counselors of the Pharaoh.
Right? Strike the channel.
For real?
Going to live, y'all. Said they got a complaint.
Wow. Hey, shit. Hey, the word cuts like a two-edged sword.
That's
You
crazy.
see? See, because they watching the lives, they watching the videos,
They
bro.
got to monitor.
You know?
And see, it's funny because this is the reason why they had the dude up in Buffalo, you know, do what he did and stream that show on Twitch.
So they can have a reason to
Yeah.
justify them into doing that.
And they're mad at Twitch now for allowing that to go up, but they're trying to attack these streaming services to get to us.
Exactly. So, hey, it's all part of the battle.
Wow, I can't post
Read that again.
Surely the princes of Zoan are fools. The counsel of the wise counselors of Pharaoh is become brutish. How say ye unto Pharaoh, I am the son of the wise, the son of the ancient kings?
Read on.
Where are they? Where they are wise men? Let them tell thee now, and let them know what the Lord of hosts have prospered upon Egypt.
Right. Any more?
Keep going.
Now get it in the NLT. I want you to read them same 3 verses in the NLT.
Isaiah 19 in the NLT 11. The fools are the officials of Zoan. Nigga ride every week.
Wednesday and Saturday.
Be consistent.
every week, bro.
Isaiah 19 and verse 11 in the NLT. It says, the fools are the officials of Zoan. Their best counsel to the king of Egypt is stupid and wrong.
Right. So you could liken that to the advisors of the president, the Congress, these politicians. All their advice is stupid and wrong.
The treasurer.
Right. That's why America, as you see, is in shambles, man.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
Would they still boast to Pharaoh of their wisdom?
That's why we read earlier in Jeremiah that the wisdom of Teman had failed. Is there any more understanding in Esau? Yep. Read on.
Would they dare brag about their wise ancestors?
Come on.
Where are your wise counselors, Pharaoh? Let them tell you what Yahweh's plans, what the Lord of heaven's armies is going to do to Egypt.
Exactly. So we read that in Isaiah 47, man. Let your charmers and your warlocks, let them give you the answer to save you from this ass whooping the Lord gonna bring, man.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yo, Egyptian magicians.
Yeah. All you magicians and shit.
It's not going to profit. As it says, that's why the Lord says, stand now with your enchantments.
Exactly.
Now you got to stand with this shit. Because that's why when you read Revelation, the 12th chapter, it's talking about his Satan angels fight against the Lord's angels, because he's going to actually try to fight against the Heavenly Father's son, Yahweh Shah. And he's going to get thrust through, man. That's why the pride of his heart, man.
Because now everything that these Edomites is doing, man, they erring in it, man. See, it was one point, a point in time where they were progressing here and there, but now everything that they put their hand to do, it ain't working for them no more. You know, so hey, man, that's just how you know this devil kingdom is finished, man.
How are the things that Esau searched out?
The scriptures say the noble man is found not noble. He's not that noble man. It's not. People not looking at him as an esteemed person on the earth. That white knight.
Yeah, because hey, this devil has let these other nations come in America, because everybody want to come to America so bad in these other nations, man. And once they get here, they be like, "This is America."
Look like
man,
home.
A bunch of homos, a bunch of.
Look like home. Look like home. Look like home. Look just like that. Like,
it's an illusion, man. It's an illusion.
Yeah, because everybody they pay that illusion with the streets of paved of gold and come to America dream, the mountains,
the land of the free.
See, they show you through these movies and different shows that America's supposed to be this pretty land and whatnot. But like you said, when they get over here, they see this place is nothing but a a more propped up third world country.
That's
man.
all it is. It's turning into those third world countries,
right.
man.
Look, it's horrible.
Hey, they make New York City look like it's a great city, bustling. You know, hey, then you get there, ain't nothing but homelessness.
It was so embarrassing. I was watching the game, and Charles Barkley live on TV was mad as hell. Like, man, come on, TNT. He said, what's wrong with y'all? And they try to make the joke, and Shaq was like, what you talking about, Charles? He said, damn, man, here we're in San Francisco. You got to stand over here with all these goddamn homeless people. Yeah. He said that shit live on TV, man, showing that America is not at that place as it used to be.
Something wrong, man.
Because it's everywhere. Every Charlotte, New York, all these major cities have your tent towns, your skid rows, and it's just growing at a rapid pace, man. Because what happened when that crime roll in '99? People couldn't pay this goddamn rent anymore, man. They had started getting have some moratorium. Hey, the people getting booted, man.
That's right.
This is the burden. That's why this is what the burden of fucking Egypt, man. This word is coming a burden into this devil, and now everything that you see in this society, the decadence of this place, is falling, man. Nothing is good in this society anymore, man. The mirth is gone. The land, the work is ceased, man. The people don't even want to fucking work, man. Everything is done, man.
The great, what's it called? The Great Resignation?
Yeah, the Great Resignation,
but
man.
You let Sleepy Joe tell you this nigga he didn't have the highest decline in unemployment. But then you had that 2 years ago, nobody could get work.
Talking about Moneybag Joe, they call him Moneybag
Money
Joe.
They didn't give out all the stimulus, and come to find out, you had to pay him back.
Right.
You know, they had to picture this nigga with the goddamn money phone, with the damn iced out watch, and big earrings and shit, man.
The money cap,
This nigga,
They want that shit back in blood.
right. I got a quick precept just going off what Tasman was saying. This
Bring
is
it out.
Isaiah 24:11. There's a crying for wine in the streets.
Yes.
All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
Out of there.
And this place is through.
Hey, and that crying for wine represents this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Because there's going to come a time where that famine of the word is going to hit, man. We just seen a small stage of how the famine of the word is going to hit,
That
man.
quick.
That's why the Lord said there's going to be a crying for wine in the streets.
That's
this
right.
wisdom, knowledge, understanding is not going to be accessible to you people. You're not going to be able to find us, man. You're not going to go to brothers' channels, as you just seen, and go watch the live. You're not going to be able to go on the highways and hedges and just listen and just stand there. No, we're not going to be on the highways and hedges anymore, man.
Right.
That's why they say, rise ye in the part, because this is not your rest, man.
Come get the word while still accessible to you, man.
Yes. You got a precept, bro?
Bring it out.
Amos 8:9.
Beautiful.
And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in the clear day, and I will turn your feasts into mourning, and all your songs into lamentation.
And you seeing that, man. All these niggas that was, I'm going to the beach this summer and shit. No, your ass at home, nigga.
Right.
You ain't going to the beach. You ain't going to the beach. Goddamn bike week, nigga.
no
your ass at home. You can't afford that goddamn gas now.
for your ass.
Yeah, barely making it work.
You making it work and back, man. That's a whole ticket right there, bro.
Yeah, windows down and shit. Niggas ain't ride with that arrow no more.
That's right, bro.
And the elder from Louisiana, Yakana, he was breaking it down when we was with him in Raleigh. Because he works, he said he works for the gas thing, you know, the gas plant stuff. He was breaking it down. He said the reason why that gas is burning so fast is because right now we're on the winter blend. They have a summer blend and a winter blend. He said we're operating on the winter blend. So that's why this gas is burning out like that. Because in the winter, you know, it's cold, the gas don't burn like that. So they're working on that. Shows that we tapped into the reserves.
Yeah. Been using the reserves, man.
You know?
And this devil knows that, because I forgot what they said. They say we got soap amount of reserves, but we really don't.
God.
They already been using them different tankers, man.
I'm about to say that.
I was reading an article that said that they're only allowed to use up to 15% ethanol in the gasoline, but they just put a bill in place where they can bump that up to about 20-25%.
You're riding with water in your tank, man.
Yeah, that's it.
And ultimately, it messes your core up.
That's what they said. Didn't you say that earlier?
Yeah, it messes your core up,
Because the
man.
ethanol's supposed to be at 10. But it's right now that it's at 15. But hey, as the brother was saying, they about to jack this shit up to the point where your gas is diluted even more, and it's gonna fuck your vehicle up.
You're gonna be right back in the mechanic shops, which you ain't got no money for.
That's the goal. Is to bring in the
Yeah, because
electronic cars,
they can control the cars. They can stop the car.
like Teslas.
Yeah, if you ain't paid it, they gonna just make that motherfucker drive it back to the
And run off the grid.
Or when they initiate this social credit system, if you do what we're doing now, you ain't gonna be able to have no damn car, no job or nothing. You gonna
Hey,
be
the scripture
sitting
say
your
that
ass.
you should desire to go into a city and shall not be able. They put they stop your car. You know what I'm saying?
They see your YouTube, you watching the prophets, they gonna take your ass to a concentration camp.
Check your ass out the
detour.
car.
Right.
Yeah.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
John 9:4.
You have one.
It says,
Hold that. Let me jump in.
Continuing on, and I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins, and baldness upon every head, and I will make it as the morning of an only son, and the end thereof as a bitter day.
Cause now you looking at our people. Hey, Jake don't know it, but you about to be in a position of mourning, man. That's why we're crying, sighing and crying to all the abominations that be done in the midst of, man.
That's right.
But Jake's not crying, man. Jake is in a position of what? Folly, bullshit, man. Getting it in.
Jake crying for the wrong type of shit, man.
You crying for the wrong reasons, man.
You crying for America's downfall, not knowing that's actually a blessing in disguise for you, man.
Yeah. You want this to keep the flourishing. Keep going.
Verse 11, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water.
But you got to think about it. Them famines is going to come as well, though.
They here.
They already here. But this is a major famine that's really going to mess you Jakes up. Because you don't got this is the worst one because you don't have a standard now. Now you don't have anything that's going to actually hold to something. You don't have a stability.
The scriptures say that man shall not live off bread alone.
But every word that proceeds out of the Most High's mouth.
That's
this
right.
is the true bread, man. That's what's going to keep you stable, man.
Knowledge
The
and
stable
wisdom.
goes what? To stability, a foundation. Your foundation is your Howard Shah, the chief cornerstone.
True stability, it goes back to your faith.
Yes.
So you really gonna see that everything that you put your trust into, ultimately, is gonna come to naught when this shit truly hits the fan, man.
And that's why Yahweh Shah was a great example to a lead of faith, man. He is our faith. Our faith is in Yahweh Shah. But why? Because we know that our power is real. We have faith in the word.
The Lord is building us up so that we pass the test.
That's right.
Yes.
Give me Revelation 3 and 10 real quick. I'll pass it back. Right? The Lord is building our faith for the final test. We getting ready to enter into that final test, that final exam.
We had quizzes.
Right.
Now we about to take the exam.
Yeah, you have quizzes,
You
you
finna
have
pass?
pop-up quizzes, all types of shit.
Yeah, you about to take that physical exam.
Right,
Yeah.
all right. Goddamn Scantron.
Yep.
Jay finna come up in that bitch. Hey, y'all got a pencil?
Right. Class quiet as hell. Can't say shit. Right.
Because the thing is, these other Jakes, they don't know that test gonna get them too. So they're coming unaware. That's why the Most High said, "Lest ye walk naked and they see your shame." We looking at you like, damn, nigga, you ain't even ready for
Like,
the
nigga, you
exam.
ain't study?
You ain't study. It's open. Niggas ain't even signed the book. Your eyes shall see thy teachers, man. This is open assessment.
But that's Jake though. Jake didn't take heed to the prophets while he still had liberty.
Exactly.
They rejected the word. So hey, the Lord said he gonna reject you.
This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
That's the test, man.
Yep.
That's why we out here laboring, man. That's why we out here pushing his word to the sincere, man. To feed the lambs, the sheep, man. Because hey, the ultimate trial is coming, man.
Yep.
Right? It ain't no Rambo and that shit out. You got all the guns and shit. It ain't no hoarding a shitload of food. Hey, your ass might be on the run.
Yeah.
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to take all that shit with
It
you.
says you should become pilgrims upon the earth.
Come on, man.
You got to move around.
The Lord is gonna put you through various scenarios, man. So you can't trust. You can't trust in the flesh and carnality. You got to rely on the Spirit of the Lord.
Yep.
Love not the world.
Come on, man.
In the world.
Verse 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
Right. Hold on to the truth.
Yes.
Hold on to the knowledge, man. The sound doctrine, man. Right. That's the only way you're gonna make it out. Hold on to your faith in Yahweh Shai, man.
And that
Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability.
That's
of our
it.
time.
You ain't got shit else.
and that scripture says, "Thy crown." That's possessive. That thy is possessive. So it's like, look, you got it. Just don't lose yourself and lose your opportunity.
He that endureth unto the end is the same that should be saved.
And speaking on that crown, it says, "Let no man take it." The biggest one that you gotta work out or look out for is yourself, man. These Jakes are gonna goddamn lose it when all hell starts breaking loose.
I gotta get some real.
Yeah, y'all brothers eat.
Because you know,
Lamar got something too.
what our people depending on is guns and things like that, man. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 9 and 18. It says, wisdom is better than weapons of war,
right.
but one sinner destroys much good. So what the Lord has given us is way better than a weapon, man. Okay, because like the brother said, wisdom and knowledge shall be that stability, should be that faith, man. What is wisdom? Wisdom is applying the scriptures, man.
right.
So all we're gonna have to do is apply the scriptures and call upon the name of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua in that time to be delivered, man. Simple, something so simple, man. You ain't gotta get 1,000 guns and try to round up 1,000 people, man, because that ain't gonna work, man.
Hey, the Lord said the simplicity of Yahushua. He made it simple. He said, make it plain upon tables.
This is simple, man.
We make it, we give you articles, we give you scripture after scripture after scripture, but Jake still can't get
Jake stocking up on food and water. Jake got 1,000 guns. Jake trying to get their family, having meetings with their family, telling we gonna run to here, we gonna try to. All you gotta do is trust in the Lord, and the Lord gonna direct you. Simple.
Those scriptures say that the angels of the Lord encamp around about them. They
Right.
trust the Lord, man. You know, so you got a lot of people out here trusting their weapons and their guns and all of that. You're gonna be destroyed, man.
Yeah.
You stop praying, repent, and
That's
return
right.
back to the God of
Niggas don't believe in divine intervention.
That's right.
We believe in divine intervention, man.
Yeah.
Our forefathers and prophets had divine intervention, man.
Look at the generations of old.
Come on, man. Has he left them hanging?
Yeah, he said the day that security
Thou shalt be destroyed.
That's your security, your guns and all this. Man, it's an Esau trust him. That's gonna destroy you,
Hey,
Jake.
King David said, I have been young and now I've been old, and I never seen the righteous forsaken and begging for bread, man.
That's right.
That's from King David himself.
The love. It's Proverbs 14 and 12.
Go ahead, bring yours out.
There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. These are those that are trying to seek salvation carnally.
Leaning on your own understanding.
Yeah. They gonna be destroyed. That's 2/3.
Trying to go up, like Yahushua said, what, in John 10 and 1, trying to go up another way.
Man, that's the spirit. I was watching that movie, Noah's Ark, and once the door was closed, you got something, Edom climb it up on the,
two-ball canes.
going through the,
Ain't gonna be no two-ball canes trying to make it to the chair.
Nah, you gonna get zapped.
Like the movie This Is the End, where they had them going up into the chariots. He had old buddy hanging on his leg, going up with him. It ain't going down like that.
Your ass gonna get zapped the fuck up. You gonna be zapped, my boy.
Hey, but that shows you that they be fucked up. Cause what's the new one that came out earlier this year? Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
Where they actually made it off the earth, and then what happened? They got killed by the damn aliens, or whatever it was.
Yeah. So in the end, he ain't gonna prevail.
Yeah. And he know it.
Go ahead.
This is Zephaniah chapter 2. This is for the 12 tribes out there, you so-called blacks and Native Americans and Hispanics. And it reads, gather yourselves together. Ye gather together, O nations not desired.
yeah, because we not desired, man. Right. Here it is, they got all our people in the ghetto. When you go into in the ghetto, it mean in the corner, which minority mean insignificant. That's why these devils push what's insignificant into the corner, man. You're not desired. Why you niggas, you trying to hurry up and move out of Esau's, where Esau stay at? Esau don't want you niggas out there, man.
Before the decree bring forth. Before the day pass as the chaff. Before the fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh come upon you. Before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. So you 12 tribes, y'all better get right. Before the Lord Yahweh day come upon you, better repent and come back to the scriptures. And get the hedge of protection, repent and come back to the scriptures and get the hedge of protection around you.
Time is ticking, man.
That's right.
The Lord said he comes unaware.
And the scripture say he gonna come as a thief in the night. And our people are totally unaware of what's going on.
Totally.
Man.
Jake's some last minute people, man.
Yeah.
Jake gonna run to the prophets at the last minute. And what the Lord say? Can I get it real quick?
Get that.
Jeremiah 15 and 2, it says, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whether shall we go forth, then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord.
Basically, what they're gonna say, what should we do? What should we do?
Got Floyd Mayweather, I got 100,000 for you real quick, man.
You gonna hear that right there. Who is it? Hey man, hey, busy. Go away.
I always believe.
That's what Jake. That's what we gonna say. Go away.
I always believe.
What's that name again? Y'all watch TV on y'all?
I walked all this way. I went to and fro.
Shalom.
Shalom. And that's why the Lord said they're gonna be going to and fro. I went to and fro to find you. What was that word again? Go away. The Lord said he's gonna make our mouth, our tongue clean to our mouth.
And it shall come to pass if they say unto thee, whether they go forth, then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, such as are for sword to sword, such as are for famine to famine, and such as for captivity to captivity, man. So the Lord already got you numbered to how you gonna go out. Remember when you came up and you scoffed the prophets, and that's when the Lord marked you right there, man. Remember you was on the comment board on the live stream calling the prophets false prophets. That's when the Lord marked you. Oh, you know what? He gonna go out by a famine. Oh, he gonna go out in the concentration camp. He's gonna go out in martial law, man. Cause these UN troops, they already here, man. They bloodthirsty, man. They don't speak no English. All right, just like America did when they went over to these countries and they ain't understand English, and the soldier might have said, "Hey, freeze right there," and the nigga moved and got blew away. These UN troops gonna do the same thing here in America.
I got that for you. Hold on. This is Ezekiel 23. Let's get that real quick. This is dealing with the them troops, right? This is Ezekiel chapter 23. Right, let me get it. Salakia.
I got one real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Sirach 40 and 8, the back of the brother on, hey man, the time of judgment is now at hand, man. Hey, Sirach 40 and 8, such things that happen unto all flesh, both man and beast, and sevenfold more upon the sinners. Death, bloodshed, strife, sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and scourge.
And do that sound like something to be happy about?
Right.
You know why Jake and that party, let's turn up spirit. Is that something to turn up to, man? You should be shivering and shaking right now, man. Trying to get your damn household in order, man. See, the Lord is coming to destroy households, little children. All right, the Lord ain't gonna be in that Tony Montana spirit. No women and children. They gonna get put down first, man. Wicked ass children out here, man. They can sing every damn rap song and do every damn TikTok challenge dance, but can't even break down one scripture, man. They deserve death too, man.
Hey, all Israel is accountable, right?
Yes.
Every Israelite, whether man, woman, or child, is accountable for the word,
Ezekiel
man.
9 and 4 speaks on that.
Come on, man. I got that scripture for you. Come on. It's dealing with the them troops, man. Right? This is Ezekiel 23 in verse 23. It says, the Babylonians and all the Chaldeans, Pekod and Shoah, and Koa, and all the Assyrians with them. All of them desirable young men, captains and rulers, great lords in renown, all of them riding upon horses, right? Which is going to be a way of them tanks, right? Them MRAPs.
And we watched them bring those take-ins for years on the railroad trails.
Look, people
all
just
do throughout the different cities, right?
What is our government doing? They about to destroy you.
Yeah, because these UN troops, they in plain clothes. They scoping out everything, walking around, watching you niggas YouTube channel, showing off your guns. They getting your name documented, you know. Things like they watching everything, just like the feds do, man. They watch you for a long time, and then when they got everything or know all your locations, then they come and hit all those locations at once, like a flood.
Why you think these ATF agents is hitting these doors of these guys with all these guns and shit, man? These pro-gun activists, man. Hey, because they been watching you, man.
Got Black Rambo. Right. I got 40 guns on me. He's so coming for you first, nigga.
Nigga only got 2 hands.
Right. Yeah, nigga can't aim. He gonna turn. He gonna turn the gun. It's in his DNA. He a nigga. He gonna turn it. Instead of shoot straight, he gonna turn the gun.
That's why Jake always hitting the wrong person.
Yeah. Accidental. And me that one nigga, man, they about got me. Killed little mama though.
Jake, another thing about these damn reprobate, bugged out Israelite groups out here, man. That's doing videos and all that, showing their guns and all that, man. The Lord got something special for you individuals out here, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because the blood is going to be on your hands to leading your congregation astray, man. Right. Teaching, doing stupid ass uploads about damn guns, man. It's got titties on it. It's got titties on it.
Be careful, we got sticks that cap.
Them thugger lights.
So look, if the cops pull up and say, "Hey, nigga, put that down," what are you gonna do? He put it down.
Put that shit up.
I'm gonna finish it out. Ezekiel 23 verse 24 says, and they shall come against thee with chariots, wagons, and wheels.
That's a siege. That's a siege taking place, man.
And with an assembly of people, which shall set against thee buckler and shield and helmet round about.
That's a siege taking place, man. That's them UN troops. That's the brothers going into. They already here.
And they're gonna have them shields. They're gonna have helmets on.
What you think the fucking Russia got? Them super soldier suits. They gonna have some of them people out here with them suits on, man.
It's gonna be because the UN consists of all nations, man.
Yeah.
And one thing that they got in common, they hate you niggas, man.
Yeah.
See, this is what I want to see. I want to see you niggas out there that tell your brother that he can't come in your hood where you stay at. Right. You tell your brother where you from, you can't come around here. I want to see you niggas tell E that, man.
Yeah, and you proud women too. You know, all you proud niggas, period, man. You know, all you gangsters, You niggas goddamn bang the hardest set and all that.
You can't come around here, man. You ain't welcome.
Oh, they're gonna kick them doors. Niggas gonna have the Fruit Looms on. Eating cereal.
The funny part about it, man, I was with the brother. We was riding around South Carolina where we grew up at. Esau done tore all that shit down. Yep. Here it is. You got this shit tatted on your back. You hold it down for the set. But Esau just come up with a plan. Well, you know what? We don't even want this here anymore.
Gentrification.
We got a new project going.
Gentrification. When you look that up, it tells you to take away ghetto.
That's right. Jay can't do shit about it, man.
Because they want to maximize that. That shit is worth very little, so they can get in, flip that hole, and then make a hell of a lot of money off of that shit.
Yeah.
Throwing chips at Jake.
I got a little bit more. It says, and they should come against thee with chariots, wagons, and wheels, and with an assembly of the people, which shall set against thee buckler and shield, and helmet round about, and I will set judgment before them, and they shall judge thee according to their judgments.
Because the anger of the Lord is gonna be on in their spirit, man. They might have the anger of the Lord on them, man.
It says, and I will set my jealousy against thee, and they shall deal furiously with thee. They shall take away thy nose and thy ears, and the remnant shall fall by the sword, and they shall take thy sons and thy daughters, and thy residue shall be devoured by the fire. They shall also strip thee out of thy clothes and take away thy fair jewels.
Is that not a re-education center that's coming to America? That's the plan. That's the whole plan. That's the talks. It's to start rounding people up. Thanks for your beloved Barack Obama.
Bro. I got this article right here. It's basically going into a place called Nightmares Hall, but it says when the day martial law comes in America, the UNISF and the UNMNFT troops located in Central America in the U.S. and Canada will be deployed to help round up millions of Americans whose names appear on the CIA and red list and the CIA blue list.
And that's Rex 84, Project Megiddo.
It said these troops are Chinese, Russian, German, Polish, Japan, Ukrainian, Saudi Arabian, and are stationed in deep underground military bases.
That's basically the Red Dawn right there. You watch that movie Red Dawn, first they had the Russians come in on that movie, in, I think around the 80s, 70s. Then in the early 2000s, they had the Chinese troops, or probably was the Japanese troops. But they're showing you what they're gonna do. They're gonna do what? They're gonna come into the land of the unwalled villages, man.
And round up millions of you Americans, man.
Millions of you Americans, man. That's why the Lord said the 10th part of the city shall fail, because the 10th part of the city represent the 10 fever regions that's broken up in Roman numerals, man.
Yeah, because people believe that America is just one big country. Is that this devil? It's divided, man.
Yep.
You know, dividing through his divide and conquer tactics, man.
And that's what the Lord's doing. The Lord's plan is to destroy America, man. This place is finished. That's why we keep telling you, Jace, man, you need to separate yourself from the ways of Babylon.
Humpty Dumpty, man. Humpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. The king horses all the good man could put Humpty together.
Nah, that's America.
That's
man.
America.
Look what happened to the real. Hey, the scriptures speak on this place cannot be healed. Baba Kashah, can somebody get Nahum 3, I think around 19, Baba Kashah.
I had a quick one just going to what you said, bro. This is Isaiah 10 and 33. It says, behold, the Lord of hosts shall lock the bow with terror, and the high ones of stature shall be hewn down, and the haughty shall be humbled. You know, so the ones that's high in stature, the ones that got status in so-called society, they're gonna be humbled. Esau, Edom, you know, chiefly. They got a saying in the world: the bigger they are, the harder they fall. You know?
All you gang banging niggas too, man. And the scriptures going to how the mighty man shall cry there. All you military niggas, I be seeing a lot of jakes in my city with these military hats on. They be proud. They be looking at you like, nigga, don't you see my hat? Like, you niggas gonna be crying like women, man.
Yeah, your ass gonna be over there fighting against your Howard Shah in the Middle East. Get your ass blown up. Getting nuked and laced.
Yeah, that's always about to happen with you niggas out there. You niggas that want to say you from the hood, or you Call of Duty playing ass niggas. Esau gonna be knocking on your door. You talking about you rank #1 in Call of Duty? Esau coming right for you. Hey, come here. Let me holler at you.
Man, Esau got so different type of weaponry that eyes have not seen. He got things where he can see within your house, man. Yeah. But come on, body heat.
Well, really, he can see you on your television.
The technology that this man got that he hasn't shown the public is years beyond what Jake knows about now, man. They see this shit on the movies and think that's sci-fi. No, they have this shit, man.
Yep.
You know, invisibility cloaks, you know, gay bombs, a microwave gun. They got all this shit, man. You know?
Little lasers.
This is the book, Sirach, chapter, it's the book of Sirach, chapter 39, we start at verse 28. there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Which the Lord is the Father of spirits, man. So in that time, even when you see certain acts happen, you know, it be the Lord, man. That's pleasing to the Lord, man, to see a nigga head get bust in, man.
That's right.
Okay, you wonder why a nigga going to school and chop it down, man, because that's what the Lord wanted to happen.
That's right. Keep going.
The Lord sanctions all of that.
Man.
That's why the
Crazy
scriptures
as
say.
that should be seeming. The Lord sanctions.
But guess what, brother? The scriptures say, evil man understandeth not judgment, but he that seeketh the Lord understandeth all things. Yeah. That's why we sit back and you're like, damn, y'all just said 10 kids, God. Why y'all ain't crying? Because we know why.
Yeah. Have an evil been done in the city and I, the Lord, have not done it?
That's right.
The Lord
You know?
put the spirit on us to be numb to this.
And then, like it tells you in Job 4:7, whoever parents being innocent.
It's just like in the grocery store when you yoking your child up and some eater might, oh, little, what did he do? He said, I know this child. This child came from me.
Right.
This little nigga's a monster, man. You know?
Right. Pray not down for this people. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 29. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
That's right.
Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions.
Hey, that's another thing, man. You know, all these animals in the zoos, man. You know, this devil that went to these tropical countries and brought back these lions and elephants and locked them in the zoo. There ain't gonna be no zookeeper there giving them doses to calm down. Them animals gonna be at their full strength. That gorilla you see at the zoo, it really can break the glass. Right. But this devil done shot it up with something to where it's like all mopey, man. Yep. Okay, but when these animals, a lion can pounce up high as hell, man.
Yep. Tiger has pretty much it can jump the height of that sun. Just off
of one step. Look at a cat, man.
Right.
So all these different, the movie Jumanji, man. Yeah. These animals gonna be roaming the streets, man, and they gonna be terrorizing.
And guess what? The Lord gonna have these angels open up them damn doors, let them come out too, man.
Right out.
Hey, like you said, I am legend, man. They gonna be sealed. Cause this shit ain't gonna have the grass gonna be up. Yeah, Issachar ain't gonna be out here goddamn cutting the grass, bro. Issachar ain't gonna, all these goddamn pavement, the grass gonna be high as hell. People gonna be trying to run through and hide. Animals gonna be hiding.
That's the spirit you say that because in that article dealing with the whole Nightmares Hall thing, they got underground floors where these devils got newly created beasts, man. Which the scriptures go into that, where these devils, they cross different genes and come. Hey, I believe in the article it was going into how they got 7-foot grasshoppers.
What the fuck?
You know, hey, this devil, so when in these last days, these things gonna be roaming the streets, man. The Lord gonna have a damn, might be a damn gargoyle on the building. He gonna bring that to life, man.
Hey,
Apparitions.
I got the TikTok I found where they're actually, the dude is actually like showing it when he took genes from one animal and another one and spliced them together and made a new animal.
Yeah.
It's a whole TikTok page of that shit.
Yeah, so it's real. And like I said, it's so many wooded areas that the Lord got these different animals. Even Leviathan, man. Yeah. You know, they made the movie Godzilla, man. Hey, the Lord made two of everything, man. So they're the Leviathan is plural, man. Yeah. Okay, you gonna see something big come out the water and get, man. It ain't gonna be like the movie Godzilla with Esau. The military gonna keep. No, it ain't gonna happen like that, man.
You got murder hornets out here still.
Yeah.
Right? Ready to sting you in your ass.
Hey, what's that old school movie with the space troopers? They had the island, the planet full of them insects that was killing people.
Yes.
I forgot the name of it, but yeah, shit like that.
We were in Cabin in the Woods. The Mist.
I think. Nah, it was like an old. I think it was like space troopers or some shit like that. I can't remember. Yeah. She had a giant worm stuck a fucking this damn thing inside the dude's head and drunk his insides out, man.
We'll keep going here. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 29. Fire and hail, famine, death. All these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword perish the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment and shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word.
Ooh, like the Spirit gonna say, the Lord gonna say, I want you to go do this. The Spirit gonna say, no, I can't do it, Yahweh Shemi Awashai. That's not how. Hey, the script, Sirach 18:3, all things obey the will of the Heavenly Father, man. Right. So whatever the Lord decree, that Spirit gonna get it done, man.
I gotta preach that off of what the Lord brought out. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11. I'm starting at verse 16. It says that they might know that wherewithal a man sinneth, by the same shall he also be punished. For thy almighty hand that have made the world without, it's like that made the world of matter without form, when it not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions, or an unknown wild beast full of rage, newly created, breathing out either a fiery vapor or a filthy scent of scattered smoke,
Dragons.
or shooting horrible sparkles out of their eyes, whereof not only the harm might dispatch them at once, but also the terrible sight utterly destroy them.
And we were just speaking about earlier those different rainforests that Esau can't go in, man. Where you think some of these animals is at, man? They right in those rainforests that Esau can't step in, man. And in the last days, the Lord gonna put the spirit on them to move out and get busy.
Hey, dinosaurs, man. It's a video on TikTok in South Africa. They spotted the velociraptor, man.
Yeah. So there it is, man. You know, all punishing the wicked to destruction, man. And really, you Jakes, man. I want to see you Jakes put down, man, worse than the heathen, man. I want to see you niggas out there go, man.
You niggas are the problem. Y'all the main reason why we're in this state. Because here it is, we're out here giving you what you need to be made whole again, and you niggas want to stay broken.
Because like the scriptures say, if we would have all faced toward the east and prayed to the Most High, we'd be good.
My bad, Jake don't believe they're Israelite. Jake want to be an African American, man.
Yeah, you want to be a damn Egyptian. You know?
Hey, that's why mass death is about to hit this earth, man. Especially if you Israelites, man. Hey, 66.6 is a large number, man. You know? Hey, and this was coming. This is Jeremiah 16:4. And they will die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented. Neither shall they be buried.
Hey, I want to say this. Ain't going to be no damn First 48, man. You ain't going to see no detectives pull up with their clipboard, knocking on doors. You ain't going to see no yellow tape. The body get covered with a sheet. They taking pictures. Ain't none of that shit, man. Body's just going to be laid there for the vultures, man.
That's right.
The birds is promised to have
Said, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. Right, man. So you niggas gonna be like shit in the earth, man. Hey, somebody dog shit on the ground, you ain't picking that shit up, man. That's what it's gonna be like. How you niggas gonna get laid out these times, man.
You gonna step around. Yeah, because them bodies gonna start stinking, which leads to diseases. Pestilence, more pestilence. You're gonna see all this is gonna be fucked up around here, man. You're gonna walk up, see goddamn animals eating on somebody, man. That motherfucker probably still gonna be alive.
You might know that nigga.
These niggas that took that jump shot with they weakened immune systems, they gonna be hella susceptible to all that bullshit.
Yeah. Because the Lord might really put that. They talking about the zombie thing. The Lord might have them turn over to that shit, man, and bug the fuck out, man, and be zombies as these movies as they keep pushing out, which is what predictive programming. It's not coincidentally how they have them. The CDC tell you to prepare for zombies right after they tell everybody to get the juice. So come on, man.
When you watched I was watching the interview with Steven Spielberg, and they was asking him where do he get his inspiration to make these movies. He said the Bible. Yeah. So that's letting you know, like they
before they put the movies together, they have to consult with the CIA and the FBI before they portray some of these movies. And why? Because they have to put forward their agendas in all these movies as well, man. Showing that Esau Edom, he uses all these different avenues of these people that you look up to as pawns, man. That's right.
I got something for Jake real quick. This Judges 10:13. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulations, man. So all you people calling on JC, you saying that the so-called black woman is God, call upon them. Well, there ain't no food out here, man.
Let that goddamn rock, walk around that goddamn rock and see if that motherfucker.
Call Buddha.
Yeah, see if that rock right there, what is the Mecca gonna save your ass, man. It ain't gonna do shit.
But where was all these false gods whenever the C-19 hit? What did they do for you to make sure you didn't get sick? Man?
Why you running to get the jab?
Yeah, what was JC at in the church, man? Right. He ain't come down. He ain't come down and sup with you.
They was poking people in the church. That's what I show you, man.
God was behind the shot.
Yeah.
But what the nigga Como say? We brought the numbers down. God didn't do it.
What?
Wow. The pride of thy heart.
Who started the numbers?
The pride of thy heart had deceived thee, man. Bring it out. Most I got Esau in the ultimate trip battle, right along with you goddamn niggas, man. You goddamn, what was it? Sambo niggas, man. Some Sambos, man.
It's Isaiah 41:21. And the chapter reads in my sword, it said, the Most High challenges the heathen gods. And it says, produce your cause, saith the Lord. Bring forth your strong reasons, saith the King of Jacob. Let them bring them forth and show us what shall happen. Let them show the former things, what they be, that we may consider them, and know that the latter end of them or declare us things for to come, right? Because all these other philosophies failed to give us the prophecies, man. Verse 23. Show the things that are to come hereafter, that we may know that ye are the gods. Yea, do good or do evil, that we may be dismayed, and behold it together.
Right, so the Lord challenging them, man.
Yep.
Let me see you do this then, man. I believe, I want to say it's in the book of Kings. I ain't read it in a while, where he asked the Lord to light the fire, and then they asked
the prophet Baal.
they asked them to light it, and God did nothing.
Where is your guy? Is he asleep?
Is he asleep?
What's up with him, man? Elijah called down fire from heaven.
Yeah, that's right.
Showed him that he had the true power.
Right. Verse 24. Behold, ye are of nothing, and your work of naught.
Right, especially you niggas in the conscious community.
Oh, man.
You niggas are the worst, man. You talk all that shit about the scriptures. Well, where are all those different gods that you niggas worship? What do they got to say about the things that's happening in the earth right now?
Maybe
man?
the Book of the Dead.
Yeah, the Book of the Dead.
All them guys of Egypt, what stopped Egypt being destroyed?
Exactly.
Where were they at?
Right.
Why didn't they fight against Yahweh Shem Yahushua to stop Egypt?
And that's crazy, because all these different idols and gods has always been here since we've been here. But soon as the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua come in the earth, that's when things start happening.
Yeah. But them niggas want to have debates about the Bible and shit. But none of you niggas can talk about the prophecies that's happening. What you niggas gonna do when the Quran get made mandatory? What does Osiris got to say? ISIS and shit. You know?
Jake always trusting in something dead. Egyptology is based off a dead kingdom.
Yeah.
You know, so that shows you, why would you put your power on something that's not living?
And for us, for Dr. Omar talking about we Egyptians, nigga, when we was in Egypt, we was in captivity. We was at our lowest, man.
We got ass beat by the Egyptians.
Right.
But now all of a sudden we're the same people.
Exactly.
Jake's a homeborn slave.
I show you,
Why
man.
is he spoiled?
And them niggas, they all bought and paid for anyway to keep Jake sleep. That's why you call yourself black conscious, right? You really black and unconscious.
Yeah.
You dead and unconscious. How about that?
You a dead nigga.
And when it come to find out, all these niggas that's supposed to be black liberals all have fucking scandals going on with them, man. Dr. Umar, what happened to that school you supposed to build all that money you got, man?
Hey, they caught Dr. Omar lacking in the mall with a snow bunny.
They talk all that shit about damn white people, man.
Yeah. That's why the scriptures tell you, Zechariah 11:5, that your own shepherds pity you not, man. Them niggas is bought and paid for by Esau. They got an agenda to push. They set up to push that Egypt bullshit, that Pan-Africanism bullshit, that Islam bullshit, right? To keep you from your true power, man. And you niggas still don't see that, man. That's why, hey, the hell with the rest of you niggas, man.
That's right.
That's why Jake gotta go. Hey, right? Go ahead.
So back in Isaiah 41, verse 23. Show the things that are to come after, that we may know that ye are gods.
Yeah, let your idols show us what to do. Give us the prophecies to show us that they're really gods.
Show us the way, man.
Right.
Yea, do good or do evil, that we may be dismayed and behold it together.
Yeah. So show us something divine, man.
Behold, ye are of nothing, and your work of naught, and abomination is he that chooseth you.
Right, so you a work of nothing, and all you niggas that's promoting that bullshit, you ain't nothing either, man.
That's right.
You abomination, man.
Yeah.
You know? Talk about we got them Egyptians, man.
God, I think
You
it's
know?
supposed to speak on how these idols have no breath, and those that are like a tomb have no breath.
Yeah, you dead just like the idol.
Just like
He said, are you not much better than the hands that built it?
And the Lord says, see now that I, even I am he, and there's no God with me.
You will learn today.
I got one too.
It's Isaiah 46:5. To whom will ye liken me and make me equal, and compare me, that we may be alike, or like? Verse 6, going into idols, you know, the Lord is asking, like, who can be compared to him, you know? Nobody. Verse 6, they lavish gold out of the bag and weigh silver in the balance, and hire a goldsmith, and he maketh it a god. They fall down, yet they worship. All right, verse 7, they bear him upon the shoulder, they carry him, and set him in his place, and he standeth, from his place shall he not remove, showing that he's not alive. It says, yeah, one shall cry unto him, yet can he not answer, nor save him out of his trouble. You know, so these idols can't do anything for you in this time.
Now that describes that picture right there perfectly. Our people been crying to that image for years. And that nigga ain't did shit for our people, man. You know? So that goes to show you, man, these idols have no power.
Here it is, a Buddha statue fall over. He can't even get up on his own. You got to pick it up.
Right. And that shows you that in Bell and the Dragon, man. You know, they bringing it down the idol of food. Come to find out, people had a trap door. They was going on there eating the food, showing that nigga wasn't.
That's why our forefathers was willing to die to worship those idols. They was like, look, man, our forefathers knew what it was, man. They was like, look, man, we look at Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They was ready to burn me up, man. I ain't worshiping no damn idol. We know, we got confidence in our power, man.
All right, I got something real quick. This is Judges 10 and 13. Yet you have forsaken me and served other gods. Are you right already?
No, against the spirit.
Yet you have forsaken me and served other gods. Well, wherefore I will deliver you no more.
See, the Lord was he said that he rather all the nation of Israel come back to repentance, man, to be delivered, man. But the Lord said, look, man, you don't even want to come back to me. I got the prophets out here. You don't want to listen. So guess what, man? I ain't even about to deliver you no more, man. You're going to get caught up in the said perils, man.
It says, go and cry unto the gods which you have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
There it is. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. Which Jacob's trouble is, we are at the beginning of Jacob's trouble, man. So hey, when there ain't no food out here and these martial law troops busting you niggas upside the head, man, okay? When the people that you trusted, they gonna kick in your door, man. Right. Okay, when cannibalism is in the streets, man, okay? You call on Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah,
okay?
Your pastor might rob you. He would be kicking your door.
He been robbing you all along anyway.
He gonna come in with tidings.
I believe it. I got one more too. This is Psalms 135 and 15. It says, the idols of the heathen are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. So showing you that the idols, Buddha, Jesus, Allah, the Hindu god with the 6, 8 arms, whatever, all these different gods are heathen. All they are is just works of art that were made.
And what Kodak Black say? You don't even believe in Jesus.
Yeah,
Why you
right.
got Jesus peace?
Yeah, right.
Jake is bugged out, man.
Bugged out, bro.
This is why we love Jake, man. But hey, this is why we promote them to die. It's like in the game when you've been hit so much and you at that corner, you're like, look, just let me die, man, so I can have a restart.
We'll play again.
That's like Mortal Kombat, Jake just to...
And you know, you had that little bit left. Like, man, I just can't get hit.
Yeah, I would just go ahead and kill me so I can come back, man, and restart.
Jake gotta be reborn.
The Lord just gotta start over.
Yeah, he gotta flame their ass.
Quick one. Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 29. For as much as their trust in idols, which have no life, though they swear falsely, they have not looked to be hurt. Howbeit, for both causes shall they be justly punished. Right, man. So both of y'all gonna get punished, man. Because when the Lord step back on the earth, man, them idols gonna be washed away completely, man. And you gonna be washed away with it, man.
Write that out, Isaiah 19 and 2. The idols of Egypt shall be moved, man.
When that hurricane was down there in Southern America, when Trump was throwing the paper towels like a basketball, who was the idols that did it, man?
Where was Mary? Where was Mary at? Where was Santeria? She wasn't down passing the toilet paper out.
That's crazy,
He
man.
was making mockery of your ass.
Throwing paper towels like he was shooting
jump shots.
throws.
You can get one. Dude, you can get one. Come on, man. It's showing you how Esau despised your ass, man.
That's right.
God. And your God said nothing for you, man.
And ultimately, all those idols just go back to Satan worship, man. They all go back to Satan, man.
Both because they thought not well of Yahweh, giving heed unto idols, also unjustly swore in deceit.
Hold on, I gotta do this. I gotta keep the Sabbath. I can't deal with another man. Well, shit, man. I was a Muslim. I'm allowed to do all this, man. So Jake, like, look, man. Jake don't want to rehearse the righteous act. Jake don't want to be righteous, man. Jake want to worship something. That's why the scriptures say about the smooth words. Yeah. They want to hear their pastor say, the Lord, like I said, the Lord loves everyone. Come as you are. He loves the sinner, but just hates the sin. You know, give us 10% of what you earn, and you won't go to hell, man.
Everything's acceptable.
You know,
there's no boundaries, man.
Yeah. Right. That's why the scriptures say, why trimmest thy ways to
seek love, man. Here it is, Esau, he teaches his people to kill, while he teaching y'all to love. This is why Jake is constantly getting gunned down by this devil, man. Because they come up, oh, I love you. Esau coming, I hate you, nigga, bow. And then you niggas want to march in the street, Black Lives Matter crying, okay? I remember when that the dude who killed George Floyd, he got found guilty. Everybody in the streets marching, and then right in Southern Ohio, girl just gets smoked. So-called black little girl gets smoked by a cop an hour later, man. Then Jake back in the streets marching again. You don't get it, man.
Hey, you just had this this week. that pregnant Jake woman got shot 5 times, man.
Yep.
You know, this shit is never gonna stop.
It's never gonna
Most
stop.
You know, fully bring the curtain down this place.
Ultimately, these people out here, they worship false gods, and I just wanted to kind of line back off where it is you guys were saying. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 16. They provoke him to jealousy with strange gods. With abominations, provoke they him to his anger.
That's why the Most High be fucking Jake up, man. Because you provoked him to anger by serving strange God. You still cleaving on the idols.
That's right.
You still holding the pagan holidays, man.
That's right.
Right? You still calling on the names of false gods. Right? Read on.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 17. They sacrifice unto devils.
By you holding down these holidays, you essentially sacrificing unto devils. Right? Read on.
Not to the Most High.
Not to the Most High.
To gods whom they knew not. To new gods that came newly up.
Yeah, these new gods, man.
Whom your fathers feared not.
Exactly, man. Jake is gone, man. I can tell you Jeremiah 5 and what, 23? Somewhere in there where it says Jake is revolted and gone, man.
That's right.
Jake ain't got no sense.
That's right.
You know? Jake is a goddamn rabid animal, man. That has to be put down.
Yeah. That's right.
Right?
Scripture problem as like a wild bull in a net.
That's it.
It's untamed.
Ultimately, Jake don't give a fuck about nothing, man.
He don't.
You know?
Playoffs.
Man, I show you that they're crying out for death though, man. Because when somebody is continually sick, they really want to die, but they're scared to die.
Because the scriptures say death is better than continual sickness.
Yeah.
And Jake is in that stage, they just sick, and they not being healed.
Right. They tell you that
That's why they go into religion. They go into religion to seek that healing. That's why the scriptures say the election have obtained it, but the rest were blinded. Jake ain't fought with they.
Tells you that in Isaiah 30 that what they add sin unto sin.
Right, that's spiritual, because when you listen to that Sam Cooke song, James is Gonna Come, he says that he want to die, but he don't know what's up there.
Yeah.
That's Jake's scared, man. That's right. You should want to pass.
And this is how you know that we're in hell, man.
Right.
This is how you know that hell is a condition of living, man.
Yep.
Okay? It's not a place you burn forever. You know?
You thought about people that are like fruit on a tree. And when that fruit becomes ripe, what do you do to it, man? You pick it, man.
Yep.
So our people, they're ripe for the picking, man. You see that? Worshiping false gods, eating abominable foods, right?
The harvest is right.
That's right. The harvest is right.
Jake eating alligators and shit, man.
Yeah, squirrels, dogs.
They got alligator nuggets, bro. I see that shit at Walmart. Like a
Turtle
$1
soup.
bag, man.
All types of wild shit. Go ahead.
Niggas say everything tastes like chicken.
Well, listen up, Jake. This is your God right here. This is Joel 2:27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am your Lord God, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, and none else. Buddha, Allah, them Indian gods, the arm, the leg, the elephant horn, and whatever. False images, false idols. The God of Israel is the God of the Israelites. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, and none else.
That's right.
And my people shall never be ashamed. Never shall be ashamed. That's your God, the God of Israel. Damn, our white man Jesus.
Right.
Fake white man.
Fake white man Jesus.
You think this devil will be going out his way to hide your identity, man?
Come on,
Spending
man.
billions and trillions of dollars in the entertainment industry to keep you niggas blind. The goddamn church. Right?
Think about that. This man will literally let you call yourself anything you want to be called here in America, but an Israelite.
Right.
That's a sign to let you know. Why is that? Jake want to ask why on everything, but the real question of why things are like this, man.
Right.
He ain't hiding Chinese man Buddha from him.
Right.
He ain't hiding Ishmael's Allah.
Who were you worshiping before slavery? That's the question you should be asking yourself.
Right. And even in slavery, they sung songs like Kumbaya. You know, hey, but they show you on the movie Roots. They're like, what's your name, boy? It's Kunta. Your name, Toby.
Right.
But then they came to come to find out they actually had, churches that they wrote Hebrew stuff on the pews and all that shit, man. Yeah. So they knew.
Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3.
Hey, that's the very essence of giving you a plantation Christianity. Giving you the slave Bible.
That's right.
Right? If that didn't ring a bell in your damn mind, I don't know what else will.
They took your book and used it against you.
And they condensed it. Took all the scriptures out about freedom, Moses freeing the Israelites, everything, man.
Obey your master.
Obey your master.
That's all the
That's
Bible says. Just obey your master.
Yeah, and you'll make it in heaven, right?
Obey your master. Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know, my people doeth not consider.
Jake don't give a damn. He don't give a damn. You know, he don't even consider. He don't even wonder why.
Right.
You know?
The ox and the ox and the what's the donkey? Yeah, the ox. Yeah, are the dumbest animals out there.
And they know
man.
who feed them.
See that? Yeah.
Oh, and you got your dog. You can beat your dog as much as you want, but he's always gonna come back for that food, though, man. That's
right.
You know? That's what the Most High. He got tired of beating Jake, man. You keep reading on in there, it tell you that the head can, pretty much he's tired of striking on people. They ain't doing nothing.
And even with a parent, man, a parent that whoop their child so much, they be like, look, nigga, I'm about to just lock your ass up. I'm tired of whooping you, it ain't doing nothing.
But that shows you going back to the law, because when we had an unruly child, what happened? You would bring him to the elders and they would stone his ass.
Stone his ass.
So the Most High about to stone
But the
Jake.
scriptures say what? Righteous doeth never go, judgment never go forth, man.
Right.
Because the wicked surpass the righteous, man.
That's right.
Habakkuk, right?
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 4. That's a heavy one. Sinful nation. A people laden with iniquity.
Our people are drowning in sin, man. They finding new ways on how to sin.
And they what the scriptures say out there, wise to do evil, but
Yeah,
to do
man.
good, they have no knowledge.
These niggas are trying to outdo the wickedest shit they just seen. You go on TikTok and Instagram, that's all they doing.
Outdoing the next
Outdoing the next nigga to try to be the best
This
nigga.
nigga ate a crocodile or shit, man. What? He ate a crocodile? I'm gonna eat a monkey then.
You got these stupid ass Jake out here doing what you call it? TikTok challenges, right?
Milk crate challenge.
Yeah, B is my master and all of that, right?
Man, the crate challenge.
Doing the damn milk crate challenge, right?
And it's kids.
That's why the motherfuckers got killed off of that shit.
Fucked up on that shit. That was good.
But then when they get killed, then they, why God, why?
Pray not die for
Why?
this.
You being retarded. Nigga, you deserve to die. You fucking climbing up milk cases, man.
Acting like a black Edomite.
Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 4. Sinful nation.
He turned around too.
A people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupt. They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel to anger.
And they provoke the Lord every chance they get. They do it deliberately too, man. You know, you got niggas openly blaspheming Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Hey, you got, hey man, that rap music, man. You got niggas been saying some outlandish shit for the Lord, man. You know, that's like Biggie. You know, Biggie. I forgot the line, but Biggie said something about the Most High, man. I can't remember, but you see, the Most High put his ass. Yeah, you gonna flip the 10 Commandments to that, man.
I got something real quick for you to land back on that ox. Like it, bro. This Matthew 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
That's why all these goddamn rappers is getting judged.
Right.
Right? 450 rappers died in the past 2 years. All these little gang niggas like Young Thug and what's his name?
King
Gunna.
Von.
All King Von, all them niggas getting jammed up, man.
And that sounds
You know?
spiritual because you putting out death, you gonna receive it.
That's right.
You
Words
reap
is
what you
powerful.
sow, man. You know, so that's hey, for niggas that's still trying to make it in the rap game, man, give it up, man.
Right. Give
That
that
shit is not where it's at.
It's
man.
a death sentence, man.
You know?
It says life and death is in the power
Cause
of the
think
tongue.
about it. When you think about it, man, these rappers really don't really make it until they die.
Right.
That's when these damn record labels make money off of them. But not to digress from the point. The main point being, the Lord is judging you for your words you're putting out.
Hey, look, I
Man.
guess so. This Sirach chapter 8 verse 7. Rejoice not over thy greatest enemy being dead, but remember that we die all. So that's what Jake do. Jake jump on the track. Yeah, we smoking on duck, you know, Pookie Low, you know. But then, nigga, you gonna die too, you know.
Like that, like all these bitches rejoicing over Kevin Samuel.
They gonna get it.
You know, talking
gonna
shit,
get it,
all on the internet. Hey,
And the Lord is letting that pride just keep going up and up.
Right.
When he dropped that trap door, it's just gonna fall right through, man.
Right through.
Job chapter 4, verse 8. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. Right?
You gonna get it back.
You gonna reap what you sow, man. You reap wickedness, man, you gonna get that wicked fruit, man. And that ultimately is death, man, at the end of the day.
Right, because it show you these niggas don't really do nothing for you anyway, man. Give you an example. You bringing up the buffalo shooting again, man. Now you got being a butcher. He's supposed to be Buffalo's fucking man, you know.
In the hood.
And what happened? the butcher ain't coming.
He ain't
You know, he ain't coming, bro. That nigga was like, hey, stop dick riding the rappers, nigga. You got all the guns. You and your group got all these sticks, nigga. Why don't you go around that nigga there, man? You know?
And that goes to show you because a lot of those rappers, man, Esau don't even let them do certain things, man. That's why Esau done with these rappers, man.
Right.
Like he uses these niggas. You got what you call the hip hop police, which investigate these niggas rounds, making sure you ain't really living what you rapping. Nigga, we need you to rap about it. We need the niggas in the world to do it. We need you just to rap. We gonna give you these millions, but nigga, you better not be out here killing and selling drugs. We need you because these niggas look up to you. Nigga.
That's why they yammed up 21 Savage like a couple years ago, man. And they found that this nigga was actually trying to help his people. What happened? That nigga almost got deported.
Because they have handlers. They handle them and make them move the way they want them
That's
to
the
move.
spirit. Young Thug just bought 100 acres, talking about he is gonna turn it to
He said something about with his kids.
Savage Land or something. No, he wanted to turn it to Goon Land. Project to be running loose. He saw nigga, come here, nigga.
Nigga, you got too much money for your own good. Savage Land?
He bought the 100 acres and he was gonna call it Savage Land.
Nah,
That's why niggas gotta go, man.
They don't realize that all that's gonna melt anyway.
Man, that shit ain't gonna do nothing. Turn to a big ass trap.
And that's Young Thug, so you imagine the nasty most shit was gonna be happening out there. His free shit.
Yeah, they use that nigga to push that sodomite shit.
Right.
Wearing
When you
dresses.
start going against the grain, your ass
He's
down.
he's the true definition of a homo thug, man. Did you have one there, Isaiah?
Yeah. This is the book of Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 4 in the latter. They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger. They have gone away backwards.
They going way backwards, man. These niggas is completely off track, man. They don't want to even hear what the laws got, what the Bible got to say about anything, man.
That's right.
You know, because their minds have been tainted by Esau in this damn world, man. You know?
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 5. Why should this be slacking? Why should this be slacking? Why should this ye be stricken anymore?
Right. Why should the Lord continue to mess you up, man?
Hey, listen, it says Thug's manager gifted him 100 acres of land for his birthday. It says Trey Williams assisted with the securing of the land and is working with Thug. It says his property naming is Slime City.
That's worse than Savage Land, bro. Fuck.
Slime City, man.
And then too, Elder Monat the Zakman of the South Carolina camp went into that word thug. See that?
Yeah.
That word thug goes back to a
demon.
Yeah. You know, so that tells you a lot about these guys out here. They claim to be thugs.
Tupac, Trick Daddy Baby, because I'm a thug.
The thug go back to them. He used to go rob them people they used to rob over there in the Sandlands, man.
Edomites, right?
Yeah.
Oh, matter of fact, listen, it says Thug, here historical, a member of a group or organization of robbers and assassins in India who waylaid and strangled their victims, usually travelers, and stole their belongings. They were suppressed by the British in the 1830s.
And is that not the culture that Jacob took it on now?
Yep.
Right.
That's all you hear in the music is robbing, killing, drug dealing, whoremongering. It's all just negative energy, man.
Jake said, I gotta keep my stick on because they know a nigga rob. They know a nigga beat his ass, take his shit, take his shoes.
But that's a heathen custom, though. But Jake, I'm a
That's
thug.
Right, we literally just witnessed that before camp.
Yep.
They got robbed for his damn shoes and his phone.
Hey, with Tupac Thug love for my nation, boy.
So you under a vibration of another God, basically.
Right. That all go back to Satan. He took it on. They learned that from who? Esau.
Yep.
That's his. All that we're talking about. That's all his characteristics.
And this is why the Lord told us, learn not the way of the heathens, man. Don't exercise in them customs because they're contrary to the Heavenly Father, and ultimately they was gonna lead you to death, man. Yep. And this is why Jacob's about to die.
Book of Isaiah chapter 1, verse 5. We stop right here. Why should ye be stricken anymore?
Yeah.
Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint.
Which is why the Most High just gotta euthanize these niggas, man.
That's right.
It's like that dog that got rabies, man. You just gotta put him down.
Put him down.
There's no healing them, man. It's like Babylon. There's no healing.
Hey, that's spiritual too, because usually when the parents they didn't whoop the child and did everything they could do, they be like, look, I'm gonna just let the streets handle it.
My hands is
washed. The streets gonna handle it. And that's pretty much what the Lord gonna do. The streets is gonna be filled with these plagues.
That's heavy. Get that in Amos 7. Talk about how they should die in the streets in a polluted land.
Yep.
Was that Amos 7 and 17?
Because that's pretty much what the Lord can't, it's nothing he can do with 2/3 of our people, man. They have to go, man.
Yep.
They have to be taken, man. And look, they're gonna come back in the kingdom, okay? And they're gonna be in their right mind, man.
They're gonna be ashamed though.
Yup.
They're gonna see they forsook the ways of the Lord to live. They're gonna look back at their past lives and be whooping Esau ass in the kingdom, man.
Oh yeah.
This is Amos chapter 7, verse 17. Therefore, thus said the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city.
That is the curses, man.
Yeah.
Thy wife should be a harlot in the city, man. And that's another way about this goddamn culture, man. The music, right, that promotes harlotry.
Hey, what's
You
that
know?
song? Oh, I'm a single woman. Oh, I'm a single
Yeah,
woman.
all that bullshit.
You got that. The new shit now, which is the new anthem for so-called hot summer, is the F&F, fuck nigga free.
Yeah.
That ugly bitch, man.
Yeah.
You don't never see a group of men talking about forget the woman, come kick it with the fellas. You don't see no shit like that, man.
Right. Madness, man. Hey, Shalom.
Hey, you know, through his entertainment, he push out independent women, lesbianism, man. All this madness, man, that this devil is doing, man.
And you're taught that by this world.
But guess what? He don't need you rappers and celebrities no more.
Nope.
Because guess what? He got his technology. He ready to roll now. He got Jake where you think he want him at, and now he don't need you no more, man.
Exactly.
He about to bring this economy down. And guess what? You coming with him? You coming with? Hey,
Exactly.
he about to make everybody on the same level. All you niggas that got these millions of dollars, and you Jake, it's gonna be one world income, man.
Y'all saying Jay-Z gonna be in the FEMA camp with your ass.
That's right.
Getting their asses whooped. Go ahead,
And it said, in the city, and thy
Read it
son,
again from the top.
God, Amos 7 and 17. Therefore, thus said the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and daughters shall fall by the sword.
Yeah, you see that? And thy sons and daughters shall fall by the sword. Go ahead.
And thy land shall be divided by lime,
Yep.
and thou shalt die in a polluted land.
Thou shalt die in a polluted land. This was going on with our people, man.
He said that land should be divided by line. You got these heathen divided the land of Israel now with the Amalekites and these Ishmaelites.
Right.
And they going to war with
And
each other.
also they got Jake out there in the slums, in the projects and ghettos, and they live in where? In the suburbs.
Yep.
You know, they living a life.
And they coming to work amongst Jake, like all their jobs is in Jake neighborhood, like Ishmael.
Right.
They set up these 7-Elevens all in Jake community, but then when they leave, they go drive out there with Esau.
They jump in the bin.
You know?
And it says, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his hand.
There you go. So this is all prophecy, man. Our condition as a nation is right in the scriptures, man.
That's right.
You know? What you got? You got anything? Got something out?
I got something.
Go ahead, bring it out.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 1, and verse 19.
Oh.
Since the day that the Lord Yahweh brought our forefathers out of the land of Egypt, until this present day, we have been disobedient unto the Lord, our power.
Yeah, that's why niggas be dying all over the place, man. Right? Go ahead.
And we have been negligent in the hearing his voice.
And you've been negligent in hearing the voice, which is coming by the way of the prophets, man. We out here week in, week out. Man, matter of fact, started with the apostles and elders who've been laboring 30 plus years, man. Ain't no excuse no more for Jake, man. This devil's about to implement he's in the transition of his NWO, man. He's ready to get rid of niggas. They're boldly telling you, look, we don't even need humans no more, man.
We got machines.
We got machines, we got AI. You know, we got the technology now, right? Jake still don't get it.
Hey, when you go into McDonald's, they got the damn kiosk machine where, like, nigga, we don't need no damn cashiers no more. Nigga just go on that bitch, boop, put his own order in, man.
Facts.
They got machines that can make the pop, boop, put the lid on it.
There was a gas station that was like that.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything was pretty much locked.
Come on, man.
You had to wave your hand to get it out.
Dog.
Jake, he can't see it.
You don't need you niggas no more, man.
Baruch chapter 1, verse 20.
You niggas served your purpose,
That's right.
right? You destroyed your people. Good job, right?
That nigga Noah said that.
Right.
That Carl Schwab friend.
Yeah.
He said we don't need. What do we need humans?
Yeah. He said also you don't need to wait on Jesus. That's what he said. You don't need to wait for the second coming. Right? That's how boldly these niggas is talking.
The earth is overpopulated. We
Right.
need to get it to 500 million.
Right.
You be looking at the Edomites, shit, you be want to smack them little motherfuckers.
And they say this shit right on television while Jake watching the playoff game. It's a fucking Edomite going live at some press talking about what he want to do.
We don't need you anymore. He talking about you niggas, man.
And then Jake still telling you what they gonna do in 10 years.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
man, in 10 years, I should have a business.
My credit should be good by then. Right. Paying off just a couple of little loans. Let me get $10 cut. Jake through, man.
Baruch chapter 1, verse 20. Wherefore the evils cleave unto us.
And therefore the evils cleave unto us. That's the curses, man.
Right.
Read on.
And the curses, which the Lord Yahweh appointed by Moses his servant at the time that he brought our fathers out the land of Egypt, to give us the land that flowed with milk and honey, like as it is to see this day. Nevertheless, we have not hearkened unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh our power, according to unto all the words of the prophets whom he sent unto us.
That's right. 2/3 of our people, they don't want to hearken until.
That's why this shit got to go.
That's right.
Prime example why this shit got to go.
Perfect example right there.
Lord always send an example, man.
See that?
See, this is Esau got laws and shit to protect shit like that, man.
Right. That's some bullshit.
You know, and this was, hey, how I said, if this was my kingdom, my servant will fight, man. Because guess what? If this was the, hey, this man.
If the laws were actually in effect,
and we walk off right now to go take care of that.
Hey, we got race.
Hey, brother, real quick, go take care of that real quick.
He wouldn't be skating over here. He know. He would have ran.
And you would see a Jake walking up the street with his shirt tied, he an untitled motherfucker like, did you see what just happened to him?
And that proves to you that the people over there are just saying the
48ers.
48ers. They're not the people of the Lord, man. You see that? Because you got stuff like that. Man.
What the rest of the but even what the rest of the tribes at? If y'all Jew, what the rest of the tribes at?
They got Levy. It's Judah and Levy.
Last little bit. Verse 22. But every man followed the imagination of his own wicked heart.
Exactly.
To serve strange gods and to do evil in the sight of the Lord Yahweh our power.
At the end of the day, a nigga gonna do what he wanna do. He gonna worship his idol. He gonna cling onto his idol. You know, he gonna live his abominable lifestyle. He ain't gonna change.
What do you say? Right? Only God can judge
That's
right?
it. And you gonna find out.
All right.
Hey, little Boosie say, I don't care if the Lord come down here, I'ma still eat pork.
Exactly.
Come on, God, I'm hungry. I'ma flick the Lord off. Out of all this food you eat, I'ma hungry for. I'ma eat me some pork.
Yeah. Lord, fuck this ass up.
Saying that you got diabetes, nigga.
Hey, it's gonna be a drought on insulin, nigga. Then what you gonna do?
Right.
A lot of these people, they speaking bold against Yahweh Shemi Yahushua, and those words, they gonna meet up with them, man.
Right. Because a sentence is not executed speedily, man.
Therefore, the hearts of the Son of Man is fully setting up to do.
That's
evil,
why niggas
man.
be talking like that. But when that shit is over with, when this shit collapse, all that tough talk is out the window, man.
That's it, man. That's it.
That was it. Yeah, well, I mean, if you have someone read it, if not, you know, we'll wrap it.
I got one more too.
Go ahead.
This is
We'll wrap it after that.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 24.
That's right.
It says, "Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord.
Yep.
I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary.
Yep.
For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction."
There you go, man. So that's why we telling Jake, man, to get right, man. Repent. Get on the right side of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua, man. Or you gonna be put to death.
Yahushua said it plain, I think Luke 13, man. Repent or perish.
That's it, man.
You got two choices. You got life and death. Pick one.
All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. Right?
Luke 19, where it say, bring those who refuse to serve me and slay them before me.
Exactly. Right. Yahushua not playing, man. You know, whatever brothers got anything else, you know.
Nah.
Good, you got something out? Bring it out if you got it. Bring it out.
I can't.
And at the end of the day, man, the Lord, and he's tired, like I told you, I think it was 2nd Ezra 15 and 16, but he's done holding his tongue, man.
Yeah, he's done.
You know, he's ready to get to work. He's got to let these last few things pass by as far as prophecy, and things are going to get rolling.
It's time for thee, O Lord, to work,
Exactly.
for they have made void thy law.
Exactly, man.
Right? The Lord is fed up with niggas, man.
It's long overdue, man.
If you haven't noticed that yet, the Lord is fed up with niggas, man.
I got it.
You know?
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 26, straight to the point. For it is an easy thing to the Lord, unto the Lord in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways. So you still want to eat shrimp, pork, crabs, and lobsters. You women out here still want to be harlots, sell your funky dugout and all that, right? Only God can judge me. Still worship false gods and all that, right?
Right.
You know, hey man, it's an easy thing for the Lord, man, to put you to death out here.
To hell with you niggas anyways.
Yeah, straight up.
You gotta go, man.
Straight up, man.
The last of the niggas.
Wow.
I got it. I got something.
Go ahead,
This 2 Chronicles chapter 15 and 13. That whosoever would not seek the Lord, the God, the power of Israel shall be put to death, whether small, great, whether man or woman.
Woo. You held accountable, man. Sure. One more. I got to get one more. Get the precept, Acts 3 and 23. And that'll be it.
Lord is not a respecter of persons, man. As your duty, according to Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, the whole duty of man is to fear the Lord and keep his commandments.
Hey, you know that movie, that Scarface movie, I always go back to that Scarface movie. Remember Tony Montana was in the car with them niggas? And they put the hit on them people. And Tony Montana was like, no, man, no women and kids, man. You didn't tell me the kids was going to be there, man. And the Lord don't have no respect to person. And ultimately, that led Scarface to getting killed. Because he didn't carry out that hit, man.
Right. That's right. Yes. This is Acts chapter 3, verse 23. And it shall come to pass that every soul which will not hear that prophet shall be destroyed from among the people.
Right. So niggas gonna die, man. Those that rejected the word, that didn't want to hear the words of the prophets, you're gonna be put to death. Right. All you Israelites is held accountable, man. Yep. The Lord has made it in these times, because we live in an information age. Yep. He's made it in these times when you heard about this truth. The opportunity. Whether her word of mouth, through the internet, out there on the streets, right? Your damn cousin or somebody was talking about it. Some form of fashion, you done heard about the word, man.
And the best example we can give is during the lockdown. That's all people was watching was the videos of the Israelites, man. We got niggas like Carmelo and hey, let's talk about the Israelites. Yep. You know, so these guys know.
I gotta lay it back.
You got it, bro.
In Psalms 19 and 3, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
Right, you got the Spanish-speaking brothers. You got the Northern Kingdom brothers out there. Sign language. Brothers that speak French, Italian, Mandarin. Right? No more cloak. You know, hey, you got fucking closed caption on the video, man. You can read what brothers are saying. Right? Go ahead.
It says their line is going out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world, and them have he set a tabernacle for the sun.
Right, so how has that happened? Through the unicorn. The World Wide Web, man. That's why it tells you in Sirach 24 that this word has gone to the ends of the earth, roughly paraphrasing. Our apostles and elders didn't need to physically get on planes to travel to push the word. That was the whole mechanism of the internet. That's what the use was for. It did it for itself. That's why Yahweh Shem Yahushai put the spirit on these damn devils to come up with this internet, man, to serve its purpose.
Right.
Mainly YouTube.
Yep.
And this is Romans 10 and 18. But I say, have they not heard?
Right.
Yes, verily their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world.
Verily their sound went into all the ends of the earth, man. That's through the World Wide Web, man. That's the reason why your ass know you an Israelite. That's why you woke up.
That's why you held accountable.
Yeah, that's why you held accountable.
All these niggas done seen this song before, at one point or another. So, hey, you ain't got no excuse, man. No excuse.
T. Jakes out there when all hell break loose. This is Ezekiel 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
Yep, that's what you're going to know. You're going to know that the true prophets were among you when all these things that's been declared unto you come to pass, and they coming to pass as we speak.
And what the scriptures say, though the place of repentance was opened up to them,
but they despised
it. You know, they same must know it at the death by pain. A lot of you niggas gonna go out by famine, man. That's a painful way to die, man.
That's the worst one to die.
Going in vain. Damn. And that's it.
Not bad, bro.
Hey, we pray that this camp was edifying, man. We had the Cleveland brothers come through and bless us with their presence, man. You know, and Lord willing, the spirit was hitting. Lord willing, everything was edifying. We're gonna close it out by giving all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash.
Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring. The house of David, the elect, that's pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
Hey, shalom.